You're watching Live Now from Fox. We'll be right back.
Introducing a redesigned Dick's experience for a sports destination unlike any other. With an expanded assortment of the latest styles. For a sports destination.
Addy Soldiers, good morning to everyone.
With new
USA, USA, USA.
Expert service. Welcome to an
When the
entirely
whip
new
comes down.
generation Dick's.
Man, you talk about fucking Kamala getting her ass fucking kicked. That fucking election wasn't even fucking close, man. Oh my God. And that fucking asshole motherfucker couldn't even come out and talk to her fucking supporters. They all stood there waiting for her to come out. She never fucking came out. You know, because they all have these big live events, right? Because they think they're going to win. So they want to have, you know, they got the food and the booze and the champagne and the balloons and all this shit ready to go. So they showed all her fucking supporters standing there, and some other asshole came out and said, oh, well, you know, she's not going to come out and say anything, so thank you all for supporting her, and blah, 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 blah. I was like, wow, what a fucking bitch, man. She couldn't even fucking come out and thank all these people who stood behind her, thank the American people who voted for her. Hell, she had a shitload of people vote for her. Wasn't like she didn't have people. She had 82 million people vote for her. That's a hell of a lot of fucking people voting. They don't deserve a thank you, at least, lady? So that's what you would have got for a president. Somebody who's bitter, holds a grudge, can't even get up and thank her supporters for all the effort that they put out. People who called on the phone, people who knocked on doors, people who donated money. That's a sign of a true person with good morals and good standards and upbringing. Is even if they lose, they're a good winner. They're not a sore loser. They're sore losers. This is why literally she did not come out. Her supporters stood there and waited for her to come out, and she never came out. They ended up all just, somebody just announced that it was all over and thank you and blah, 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 blah. And everybody just milled around a little bit and then they all just started fucking leaving. I was like, wow, man. So we're actually looking at older shit. This is like older stuff we're watching from last night. I tried to find something current this morning, but it's so fucking early that none of the news stations are doing anything. But it's definitely over. There's no way in hell that they're going to contest the election. It was so far, 277 electoral votes to 226. So that's like such a far frickin' difference, and 5 million votes in the popular vote difference. So there's such a huge, it's not like it's close, like a couple 100,000 or just a few electoral votes, right? Or like he had, you know, 265 and she had 260 or something like that, right? You know, or 263 or something. They're only disputing. Hey, OCE, USA. USA! USA!
So we will make sure to bring that to you, of course, once it does.
No, I knew a split, bro. Our country is divided. Our country is divided, men against women, blacks against fucking whites. It's quite fucking obviously the wedge that the Democrats have been able to drive through everybody all these years. Hell, even one of her TV commercials showed that woman like being abused by her husband. Oh, you gotta hide to go vote. Don't let your husband suppress your vote. You gotta get out there and vote. Oh no, I like I said, at the end of the day, American people realize that some cackling, laughing fucking idiot who only sucked fucking dick to get her fucking self elected in the first place. That's literally how she got her first fucking job as a DA in San Francisco, was fucking Willie Brown, sucking his fucking cock while he was married. So she had no qualms fucking a married man just to get elected DA of San Francisco. And then she just fucked her way to the top to become the, you know. This is how she got into politics. Period. Everybody, I mean, I lived in California, folks. I know this. I lived with her for all these years. You guys that aren't in California, OC Bodybuilder knows what I'm talking about. He grew up in California. She went out with Montel Williams, was the first guy. Go Google it. That's the first dude that she dated, was Montel Williams when he had his talk show. Remember that, OC? When Montel Williams had his talk show and then all that. She's the first guy he dated, and then he took her to a fucking party, and that's how she met Willie Brown, and the dick sucking fucking started, and it didn't stop. She sucked her fucking way all the way to the top. Everybody knows this. She never got elected except for as a senator. She sucked her way into everything. Oh yeah, dude. If you start Googling her and look up TMZ, go on TMZ, they'll show you her whole history of all the guys that she dated. Since Willie Brown, they have the whole history of every guy. They got photos of her with every fucking dude. She fucked like 60 fucking black dudes, man. That lady's a fucking whore, man. I mean, total. That's why I couldn't believe that fucking Biden picked her as a running mate. There's no other black women out there better than her as a running mate. That was it. That's the best he could do. No, he picked her because he knew that she could blackmail all these motherfucking politicians into, oh, if you don't do what I say, I'm going to let everybody know that I fucked you. And that's going to be the end of your political career, and your wife's going to divorce you. And no, that's all it was. She blackmailed everybody. You guys realize that when she ran against Biden, right, to get elected, to get the Democratic nominee to run for president, out of the 19 fucking people that were running, right, that were competing, she was the first one to drop out after 2 fucking months. Literally 2 months into campaigning to be the nominee for the Democratic presidential campaign, she dropped out because she was broke. She had no money, couldn't pay her supporters for a month. She owed money to everybody that worked for her for a solid month. She couldn't get Oprah Winfrey. She couldn't get fucking Maxine Waters, you know, Nancy Pelosi, Feinstein, you know, all the top fucking Oprah Winfrey, right? Whoopi Goldberg, all these top fucking Democratic white women and black women. None of those motherfuckers would support her. None of them. She dropped out. So how in the fuck could 4 years later, all of a sudden she'd be the best pick for the Democratic Party, man? Literally the first fucking woman. You might as well get fucking Pocahontas up there, man. No, Biden picked her because they needed the black vote and they needed the fucking women's vote, period. And he knew that she had political fucking dirt on all these politicians that she could use to keep them all in fucking line.
With nearly 90% of the vote counted there, it did not make that threshold. We have been inundated with commercials on both sides of these.
You realize everybody yesterday, OC, everybody said the same thing on all these news. Oh, well, this election isn't going to be decided for days. Remember, I even said it on the stream last night. I said, watch, this is not going to be decided for days, probably. There's going to be all this controversy and all this, oh, you know, they stuffed the ballot boxes and they did this and they did that and blah, 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 blah. None of that shit's happening, man. It's fucking over. It's so fucking far that's why I said there's no way that anybody can say that either side cheated in the election. Even if they got every motherfucker from Mexico to come and vote,
have the
He still won by 5 million fucking votes, man.
Taxpayer funds to help fuel their
None of us
campaigns.
did. Remember, OC? We all sat here last night, and that's exactly what we all agreed on. Oh, yeah, here's the big news.
And we'll talk a little bit more about Florida in just a second, but that was our Fox 35 Orlando.
Yeah, I mean, look at that.
The Associated
That was
Press
it.
right
This
now,
is
so you can get a
that
look
was
at
that was last night. 267, 224 for electoral votes. She is so fucking far away, dude. There's no way you can catch up by 43 electoral votes. There's no fucking. There's no like, you know what I mean? There's no more states out there. What are you gonna do? Go bring Puerto Rico and Dominican Republic and all those in real quick and get 6 more? That's still not gonna do anything.
Still waiting on Alaska as well. So the second those results come in from the Associated Press, we'll make sure to bring those to you.
No,
here
he
now.
smoked it. He only needed 270, and he got 277. So he got 7 more than what you needed.
You have Florida Amendment number 4,
And she only got 226.
to abortion.
Like I said,
And we
it's
know that
so it's 51 fucking electoral votes. That's like, so there's no fucking way in hell that the Democrats are going to get up there and said that the Republicans pulled some shit, right? That they stuffed the ballot boxes or they cheat. It's impossible. And there's such 5 million. You realize Biden and Trump were really close with the electoral vote last time. I think they were only a couple 100,000 votes apart.
The amendment would not have changed the legislature's constitutional authority.
Man, this is so fucking. That's why when I woke up a little while ago and I turned on the news, as soon as I saw this, I said, "Oh fuck, I might as well start streaming and just sit here and fucking laugh with everybody that wants to watch this."
Of voters, again, you can see that it was fairly close there, with 57% voting yes and 43% voting no. Another big amendment that folks were watching was Amendment 3. You also heard Deborah talk a little bit about this, but that
legalize marijuana. Oh, hell yeah. See,
that ballot
you can't fucking put down abortions, right? You gotta kill those fucking babies, but hell yeah, we're gonna get fucking high while we're doing it.
3 ounces of marijuana. It failed to obtain.
Oh, no, I didn't know. Oh, see, I just went to bed. Nobody knew that the election results didn't come in until, like, it's about midnight or something, East Coast time. That, I was already asleep.
Has a lengthy history of opposing marijuana legislation. Another measure to enshrine abortion rights.
Oh, hell yeah. Welcome, Nilo Wolf. Yeah, this whole abortion thing is all bullshit. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, if a woman needs an abortion because it's medically necessary or some rape incest thing or what, that type of thing, but just, I want to go have an abortion because I fucked some guy and got pregnant because I didn't have enough responsibility to take birth control pill or make that motherfucker use a condom, that's fucking bullshit, man. That's bullshit. Should be illegal. I do not believe in abortion at all, unless it's absolutely necessary. And Trump struck down the whole federal thing because every state in the United States has their own abortion laws. So what he did was he opened it up so states can regulate and decide on their own without having their hands tied by the federal government, right? Exactly, Nilo. This is the point I'm trying to make. When abortion became legal years ago because women wanted to become more promiscuous. They wanted to go out and date. Remember, they burned their bras. They had all these rights, they were, so they wanted to go out and have sex like men and not be responsible. That's fine. But why can't you take a birth control pill? And if that bothers you, because a lot of women don't take birth control pill because it messes up their minds and bodies and causes all these problems, then make the guy use a fucking condom. That's what condoms are made for. Put 2 condoms on the motherfucker. If you're worried about him popping through one condom, you know what I mean? Or just practice safe sex and do oral sex, right? Don't have him put his fucking dick in your fucking pussy, then you ain't got to fucking worry about getting pregnant. Just like you said. Well, like I said, it's got to the point in our country. Look at what Kamala Harris was fucking pushing on her ads. That you had to be a pussy fucking man, right? You couldn't be a real fucking man, right? and like guns and fucking rock music and fucking beer and steaks and shit. Oh no. You had to like fucking tofu and fucking Chardonnay and fucking classical fucking music and Super Soaker.
The time 4:38 on the East Coast.
You know, and look at the ad she had for all those guys that got up there saying how, you know, they believed in a woman's rights and all this shit. They're all paid fucking actors. The 5 guys that she had doing the ad, she had some old guy and some black guy and like a dude in Texas or some shit, right? And some lumberjack guy. They're all paid fucking actors. None of them were real fucking supporters doing. They're just fucking 5 guys get paid to stand up there and talk a bunch of shit.
Nevada, Arizona, and some others. Alaska included in those as well. Also want to pop up the...
I would not want to be an illegal alien today in the United States of America.
Donald Trump does have 51%.
Because the first thing that's going to happen is you're going to get evicted from your fucking hotel and you're going to find out your debit card doesn't fucking work anymore. Because I guarantee you, come January fucking 20th, that's the first thing Trump is going to do. He's going to fucking cancel all those debit cards. He's going to kick all those motherfuckers out of all the hotels and motels, and ICE is going to go fucking go have a field day. Yeah, exactly. See, if a woman wants to be like a man, right, and get the same wages and have the same jobs and blah, 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 then why the fuck can't they be responsible when it comes to having a kid? Why can't they tell a man no or make him use a fucking condom or they can use a fucking some reproductive whatever, pills, IED, fucking diaphragm, foam. You know, the pull-out method, the fucking psycho method, whatever. This is the part that pisses me off. Women want men to be responsible. And look at how, you know, how many times I was sexually harassed by women.
Let's get out to Shane.
In my younger days when I was a hot-looking fucking Italian stud. I'm just an old-looking fucking 70-some-year-old old guy now. But when I was young, dude, I got hit on by fucking corporate women all the time, grabbing my ass, you know, asking if I wanted to go out for drinks, all this. So I got sexually harassed by so many fucking women. But if I turned around and did that, grabbed some woman's ass at the fucking Blue Cross Blue Shield corporate headquarters, you know, I'd be in a shitload of fucking trouble. So women get away with so much fucking shit. Men, we get blamed for everything. Men are bad. Men are misogynistic. Men are pigs. You know, we make sexual comments about women. Blah, blah. So women don't do that. Women never talk about men at all. When women are by themselves looking at a guy, they don't make no comments about I want to fuck that guy. He's got a nice ass, got a nice body. Wish he could suck my pussy. Women don't. This is what's wrong with America, man.
At the map thus far, we're at 267 for President Trump and just about 224 for Vice President.
Well, that's the biggest problem. I actually experienced this, Nilo, when I broke up with my ex. And I didn't know where to turn, right? And I started looking up men's support groups. There is no men's support fucking groups at all. If you get kicked out of your fucking house, you're fucked, dude. You're going to be sleeping in your fucking car. You know, women, oh yeah, women get kicked out. Fuck, they got fucking shelters, they got fucking food, they got money, they got clothes, they got fucking, they fall all over themselves, even here in Maine. They got tons of fucking programs for women and kids. Men, not one single fucking program, dude, for a man here in Maine. Zero. None. Nothing. I called around. I tried to get help. I had no place to live. Had no money, basically. You know, I was trying to stay at the motel, and that was $120 fucking dollars a night, so I couldn't afford that. That's when I came to realization, man, our country is totally fucked up when it comes to men and our rights. They say men have rights. Oh, yeah, right. We got the right to shut the fuck up and fucking let women do whatever the fuck they want.
You just heard from President Donald Trump just a couple hours ago at this point. So we need to, of course, just stand by for what's to happen next as the world keeps their eyes on this election.
You know, this is like I said, man, this is like, for all the women that out there that cry and complain, you know, that they can't get ahead, that they can't do this. Look at on Twitch. All right? Who do you think makes more money on Twitch? Men or women?
Sure, you'll get those opinions here.
Because I guarantee you, the top money grossers on Twitch are women.
It's a very close race.
Because all a woman has to do on Twitch is sit there and put a little skimpy outfit on and show her fucking ass and her legs and shit, and guys will fall all over themselves and give her money.
Yeah, it could be.
Under the pretense that they're interested in them. This is why women, man, I get fucking catfished by women all day long. I got 5 women right now on Discord that are all hitting on me. That are all in their fucking 30s, late 20s and 30s. Oh, I want to be with you. Oh, you're so beautiful. Oh, I can fall in love with you. I want to live with you. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, yeah, right. A 70-fucking-1-year-old guy. And you're 28 years old, and you want to live with me. And then it always ends up being the same. They all start hitting on me for money. All 5 of them have hit on me for money. All 5 of them, in one way or another. Oh, my daughters need some fucking meds, or that's what the one said. Another one said, oh, I'm having problems. My tires on my car are bad. You can give me some money for that. Another one, oh, listen to this one. It's my girlfriend's sister's birthday, so can you give me $25 so I can go buy her a gift? And I was like, oh, what the fuck? It's not even your girlfriend. It's your girlfriend's sister, and you want me to give you money?
This morning from Bob Casey or his camp, but the mayor of Scranton, Paige Canetti, also did.
Yeah, so literally this year, the 5 women who have been hitting on me, and then the one got pissed off at me. Saying, well, you're not a real man because you can't support me. See, that's the bullshit they try to lay on you. Well, you're not a real man because you can't. I want a man that can support me. I'm like, well, I want a woman that can stand on her own 2 feet and can make her own fucking money. I don't want a fucking housewife walking around fucking barefoot popping out fucking babies at 70 fucking years old.
Get some rest if you can.
Yeah.
We'll be back at it
I
tomorrow.
want a woman that can actually talk and not text 256 fucking characters, that can possibly name half the states in the United States of America, maybe, that can tell me where Hawaii is on the fucking map, and maybe where Iran and Iraq is on a fucking world map.
Thomas, you've been doing a great job with your math there.
Because like I said, the majority of the women that I talk to, that, you know, the ones that are educated and can hold a good conversation, I'm not interested in them because they're overweight. And I don't want an overweight women. And then I get fucking nailed for that. Oh my God, you're judgmental. I'm like, oh, so I don't have a right to have a fucking woman that has a good body and is in good shape like me and is healthy? I mean, I don't take no pills, no meds. I've never been sick in my whole fucking life. You know, at 70 years old, I can do 125 push-ups, 300 sit-ups. I can bend over and put my hands flat on the floor right now without bending my knees and stay like that for 5 minutes or more. Bet you most you people can't do that shit. So yeah, I want a woman that's not fat, and that's not unhealthy, and that's not taking a half a dozen fucking pills, and that enjoys sex, you know, and doesn't want to sit around watching black and white fucking movies and Miracle on 34th Street and reminisce about the fucking good old days all the fucking time.
But it is important to note that as of right now, Fox News is projecting that Trump does have the electoral votes to win the presidency. Again,
so this is why I've been unsuccessful on these Just Our Time. It's a dating site for people over 50. Because all these women look like fucking grandmas that I would not be interested in fucking. I want somebody I want to fuck too. I already have friends that I can hang out with here, right? You know, but I want somebody that can come over here and hang out with me and do shit. And you know what I mean? So yeah, when you get old like me, it's really hard. Especially when you're young at heart, when you like to game, and you like to hang out, and you like anime, and you like, you know, a lot of the shit I like. A lot of older women, they are not into that. They're not into anime, they're not into gaming, they're not into streaming, they're not into Discord. You're funny, D-Lo. But yeah, so that's my biggest problem, like I said, is You know, all these dating sites that I've been going on with younger women, they all just hit on me for money. I mean, I even put on my profile that I'm not an ATM machine. Like, literally, I had to put it on my profile. If you think I'm an ATM machine and just want money, move on. So, and then they get, like I said, they get pissed off when you tell them no. Oh, I want a real man. I want a man that's going to support me and give me money. I'm like, well, then you are, and I tell them straight up, well, that's not me. Sorry. I'm like, what, you think your pussy is worth that much? I said, first off, I don't even know who you are. You might not even be a real woman. You know, well, a few of them have sent me pictures, so I know they're real women. But I'm like, you might not even live in the United States. You might be in some foreign country someplace, right? Secondly, you're on the internet. We're not even seeing each other in real life. So until I meet somebody in real life, right, then I'll know for sure whether I want to be with them. Because people can say what they want, you know, and talk how they want online. When you're chatting with people, people make themselves sound wonderful. They can send you any type of picture they want, right? But until you actually meet somebody face to face and start having conversations with them and spend some actual real quality time together, you're not going to know whether or not you guys are compatible.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome in here on Live Now from Fox. The time is 4:50 on the East
Well,
Coast.
OC, I have
1:50
pictures of
on
them.
The West Coast.
You know what I mean?
My name is Josh Breslow, and I'm here with you for the next
So
several
I do
hours
have,
to break down the
you know,
latest
and I
on
have
the
talked to them,
presidential
so I've heard
election
their
and, of course,
voices,
state
so I know they're
elections. We are
women.
taking a look at
But two
Congress,
of them
including
were
the Senate
questionable
and the
because
House. Do you wanna
where
cover
they
some
said
of
they
those
lived. One of them
results,
said they
some of
lived in
which, by the
Southern
way,
California.
we are still waiting
Okay?
on.
And
Right
you and
here,
I
we have the
were,
US Senate
remember I
race
told you
over in
about this one, the one that
Arizona.
said that she was a
We have,
vet?
Democrat Ruben Gallego
In Chino Hills, she lived in Chino Hills off the, I said, oh, you live off the Pomona Freeway, the 60 freeway, right? And she didn't reply to
We are
that.
still waiting on those full results to come in from the Associated Press with 53% of the
Well, you
votes
know if you're
counted,
talking
so
to an
still a lot
AI
left there
real quick,
to
bro.
count. Do want to look at some of the races that have been called over in Florida? We have Republican race. who did defeat
Oh
the
yeah,
Democratic
dude. Oh, I get no,
candidate. He received
Nilo. I get
56%
those
of the
calls
vote,
all the
with
time, bro. I own my own
99%
business,
of
and
those
I'll get calls, and
votes
it'll be some
also, the
Indian
US Senate race
woman
over in
or a guy.
Texas
Yeah,
that
no,
was
like,
very
oh, I'm
closely
calling
watched. Ted
because
Cruz versus
your
Colin
subscription
Allred.
to your virus
Cruz,
protection is
getting
expired,
almost 6 million
or
votes, winning
you
that
know,
seat there
your
at
quick, we need to talk to your
53%.
accounting department because your
And a lot of
QuickBooks
different
needs to
races
be
that we are gonna keep an
resubscribed.
eye
Oh
on
man,
here,
it's like
but
I get
do
those
wanna
calls
pop up
all
for
day
you
long
right
too,
now
bro.
is a live look
Yeah.
over the Capitol building there in D.C. because Republicans
But no, like I
have
said,
won
man,
control of the U.S. Senate,
you
retaking
know,
the chamber for the first time.
it'd be nice
in
to
4
find somebody,
years. Now, it
but
gives
at the end of the
Republicans
day,
major power
most of
in
these older
Washington
women,
and the lead
they're
role
just
in
lonely,
confirming the
and they
next
want some
president's
guy
cabinet and
to
in the
hang out
Supreme
with
Court
them,
justices if
you know,
there
while
was
they
any
do
sort
their
of
knitting
vacancy
and
at any point.
crocheting
Over
and,
100
you know,
races
watch
still left to
old ass
follow for
fucking
the House of
movies that are
Representatives. So
boring
control
or,
is still pretty
you
much
know,
up for grabs at this point, and Republicans have had
just want to go for a
slim
walk,
majority there
you
in the
know,
House,
and
with
they
Speaker
don't want to
Mike
like
Johnson
exercise.
elected
They don't want to
after the
hike or
ousting of
bike,
Republican Speaker
you know,
Kevin
or like
McCarthy.
do heavy
If
physical
Democrats
shit.
do take the
Because
House
even
and
overweight
Republicans
people can
take
get
the
out and
Senate,
walk for
it
a
would be the
couple
first time in
blocks.
history
You know what
that
I mean?
both chambers of
So,
Congress
but I'm just not
have
into
flipped
that.
to opposing political
And I already have
parties.
friends that are
We
heavy.
talked the other day
You know,
a little
I have
bit
a friend of
about
mine comes
campaign
over. I've known her
fundraising
for
the races.
years,
We know that
man.
federal
You
election
know, we don't
officials
fool
say
around,
$2.5
but
billion
you know, we
was
could.
spent
She
on the
wants
Senate
to,
races, and the
but
House races have
you know,
cost
just
almost
not my.
$1
I'm just not
billion.
into women that are
A lot more coverage to get to here
225
on
pounds
Live Now
plus.
from Fox as
That's
the
just
morning
not
does
Dan.
continue, but we have to sneak in one more quick 2-minute
Hike,
commercial
bike,
break
and
this
buck.
hour. On the other
Hell
side,
yeah,
we'll
hike,
get
bike,
back
buck,
into our
smoke,
live raw
play
and
video games,
unfiltered
watch
coverage of the
anime,
election
cook,
2024.
garden.
You're watching
You
Live
know,
Now from Fox.
able
My
to.
name is
I
Josh
just want
Breslow,
somebody,
and
you know.
we'll
It's,
be
but like
right
I
back.
said, and then the ones that I do find that are okay, they're too far away. You know what I mean? Like this one lady was pretty cool, but she lived in Vermont. You know, and I live in Maine, so, and she's happy with her lifestyle and her home, and I'm happy where I am, so I'm not moving to Vermont, and she's not moving to Maine, so that's the other problem that you run into when you find older people. They're content with their homes, right, and their lives and all that, so they don't want to uproot themselves and 25-year-old at heart. I sort of feel like that, bro. I think that's my problem. I'm a young guy trapped in an old guy's fucking body still. Because I do. I feel the same as I felt when I was in high school. Literally, I don't feel any different. Every day I wake up, you know what I mean? I don't. So we'll see what happens, you know what I mean? Right now, my main focus is on moving back into that other house, selling this property, right? And then fixing up that property and selling that property and then going to buying a nice house on a fucking lake. So I can get up in the morning and go sit on my porch and sit there, watch the lake and maybe fish a little bit or get on my mountain bike and take a ride around the lake on my bike or... So that's where my head's at. And I know I sound younger than I am because I get this all the time when I talk to people on the phone. I get no respect sometimes from young tech support people until I tell them how old I am, and then they shut the fuck up. Oh, I thought you were in your 50s. I'm like, oh, so I'm in my 50s, so you don't have to respect me, but the minute you find out I'm fucking 71, then you're gonna respect me? Like, what does that matter? What, 20 years older? Oh yeah, because I have people, like I said, I go to that, PC Nation and on Reddit to answer questions, tech support questions every morning when I have my coffee and shit. And I get a lot of people that say, I'm just some old guy that doesn't know shit. I'm like, I'm an old guy that's owned my own computer business since '94. So yeah, I think I do know some shit, man.
The number of electoral votes won by each of the candidates. As of right now, Trump is just 3 electoral
extremely
votes
rare at my age. Well, I know. Oh, see, this is the problem.
Several swing states still left to call, including Michigan, Wisconsin, Arizona, Nevada.
You know what I mean? Even when my doctor, when I go to my doctor, they're like quite amazed at how healthy I am for my age. That I don't have, high blood pressure and cholesterol and prostate problems and overweight and, kidneys or lungs or gallbladder or, all this fucking ailments and shit. They even do like, they do like a general test where she'll like have me squeeze. Oh my God, this is so funny. Like they do this range of motion where they want you to bend your hands back and bend your hands forward and knees and all that. And then she put her hands out and she goes, here, grab my hands and squeeze them. I'm like, okay. She's like, ah! Like a fucking vice, man.
Thank you so much for having me on.
She's like, I think you broke my finger. I'm like, well, you told me to fucking squeeze your fucking hands, lady. What the fuck?
The congressional race.
They want me to be sick.
The Senate has flipped to
yeah, no, that's not happening, bro.
But all eyes are kind of on the House at this point. So what have you?
But I contributed to smoking marijuana my whole life. Whether you guys believe that or not.
Here?
Yeah, that could be the last guardrail for Democrats.
I truly think that marijuana is something that will keep you from getting sick, from getting diseases and a lot of that crap. Yeah.
Has gone Republican. This is going to be a very odd situation.
In my eyesight is still decent.
Where the Senate goes from Republican or Democrat to Republican.
No, I'm pretty fortunate, man.
Goes from
yeah, she was like, so now every time I go in, that was the first time. So I've been in a couple times since then. So when she tells me to squeeze her fingers, she says, she's like, oh, don't do it like you did the first time.
South Dakota, John Cornyn of Texas, or Rick Scott of Florida, or perhaps even somebody else. It's just going to be a different dynamic. I think that the Democrats certainly have the edge right now. There are many seats still.
Now, I want to get back into, like I said, man, I got fucked up meeting my ex, man, because she was lazy and she had a total lack of motivation and she didn't do a fucking thing but sit on her fucking ass the whole fucking 17 years we were together. She literally only washed her car 2 times. In 17 years. And I think I'd seen her rake leaves on the lawn maybe 6 times, maybe 7 times, maybe a dozen times, maybe 12 times in 17 years. I saw her rake the leaves. Never saw her mow the lawn, ever.
Senate is 60 votes because that's what you need.
I did all the lawn mowing and all that. Never, she couldn't even clean the house, man. I'd be lucky if she cleaned the fucking bathrooms every 2 or 3 weeks. I'd have to clean them because the fuking showers would start getting all funky looking and shit. I'm like, man, I'm going to get some jungle rot on my feet or something, woman. I said, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why can't you clean? I said, I'm too busy. I don't have time. I'm like, you don't do shit all all day long. You're retired. You don't do shit. You get up in the morning and make coffee, and that's it. And feed the cats. What the fuck? That's all you gotta do is clean the cat boxes and clean the fucking house, do the laundry. That's it. You can't even maintain. So that's why I'm laughing, because she's taking off with this guy, and this guy doesn't know anything about her at all, right? Because they've only talked and text. I'm like, boy, is he gonna get an eye opener when he finds out you don't like to clean, you don't like to do laundry. You know, you got terrible personal hygiene.
Cartwright in Pennsylvania, Marcy Kaptur in Ohio. They can represent congressional districts.
Oh, use the trash can to fix the back problem.
They represent congressional districts that voted for Donald Trump last time.
You know, so like I told her, well, good luck with this guy. I said, because I don't think it's going to work. I think she's going to go down there, and within a month or so, he's going to break up with her. I just don't see them going to. And then she's going to be crying and whining because she ain't got no home. I even told her, when he breaks up with you, I guess you'll have to move back here.
Right kind of meets left, where it's kind of like, how do you do?
I said, because I don't know where you plan on going, because she has no family in the United States at all. Like, no family. Her deceased husband has a niece in Pennsylvania, so I don't know if she wants to go live with them. But she has no family. She has a brother in Japan, because she's from Japan. So that's it. So she has no place to go. This guy breaks up with her, she's going to be fucked. That's why I told her, well, when he breaks up with you, and she's going to sell her car. So she's not even going to have a fucking car to drive. This is why I told her, why are you selling your car? I said, you're going to be moving 5 hours away to Quincy, Mass, and then you're not going to have a car. She goes, yeah, we're going to Finland. I'm like, well, wait till you go to Finland to sell your fucking car. I said, because if something doesn't work out, do what? You're going to be stuck in Quincy, Mass with no fucking car and no place to live? I said, well, you're not planning this out very well. That's for sure. She's like totally fucked up, man.
To come out and vote against Donald Trump. It appears that did not happen.
I mean, totally fucked up, man, with what she's doing. Totally fucked up. So let's watch another one here.
Working class.
This is funny, these fucking shavers, man. How these guys use these. Oh, see? Do you use one of these on your head?
Again,
are you one of those premature bald dudes? They got to fucking shave, got to shave their heads.
Under Bill Clinton and Barack Obama, Donald Trump really knows how to appeal to that constituency.
Exactly, Nilo. This is what I tried to fucking tell her. To stop you thinking with your emotions. You're all upset because you didn't like your life with me, and now some guy's come along, and he's romancing you and tell you all these wonderful things, and he's going to take you here and do this and that. But at the end of the day, don't you think you guys should spend some time together first to make sure that you're actually compatible?
Electoral votes for Donald Trump, so just 3 away from that 270 mark. Kamala Harris obviously trailing at this point.
Well, they say you're not supposed to use a razor on your head.
Does come in.
You're supposed to use one of those triple head fucking shaver things, dude. Supposedly, that's what they said. But
represents a state that last time around went 16 points.
Have you looked at, like, you know what causes it is wearing baseball caps. That's what starts it with young guys. I realized this when I first went in the Army in 1982. When I saw how many fucking guys in the Army were like prematurely bald, like in their 20s and shit, I started noticing that right away. I was like, why the fuck are all these Army dudes like bald? And of course I realized right away it's because from wearing a cap all day long, you're covering up your you're blocking your follicles, right? And you got to massage your scalp. So I made it a point of not wearing a hat as much as possible, and I've never really wore a baseball cap my whole life. I've never been a man to wear baseball hats.
You had Sherrod Brown and Robert Casey, respectively, advertised the fact that they supported Donald Trump on trade. It didn't seem to have worked for them.
Oh, you think it's in your genetics? Your dad is bald, uncle? All right. See, my dad, he died with a full head of hair and all his teeth with no cavities at 83. No cavities, all his teeth, and a full head of hair.
With Donald Trump, so that's advantageous for the former.
My mom was opposite. She died at 79 with no teeth and gray hair, and bad health. They both survived cancer several times, though. They both had cancer and survived it. My dad had three massive heart attacks and drove himself to the hospital all 3 fucking times, dude.
I
And
think
the
she was
hospital's
extremely
35 miles
surprised,
away.
as was Hillary Clinton.
And all
in
3 times he drove to the
2016.
hospital.
I think the fact that she got about 75,000 people on the Washington Mall.
Fucking
I think that
crazy
she probably
fucking
expected
people,
that
man.
She was going to win. She was probably already preparing for the
Oh,
transition period.
but
I think she's probably really disconsolate, distraught right now. So she's going to.
So your brother has hair?
She's going to try to, I think, talk about.
Yeah, see, everybody in my
particularly for
family
women and
has
girls,
hair.
that they do
That's
have a
one
chance
thing we
to
all
become
had. Nobody in my
president of the
family
States,
went
run for
bald at
office,
all.
and
We
say
all had
something to the
super,
effect of,
the Italian
you
and
know,
German.
the
Yeah, we all had
leaders for the
super
future,
fucking
you know,
healthy,
keep
thick
your
hair.
head down. Colin Elrod, the congressman from Texas who lost the Senate race to Ted
Yes,
Cruz,
there is,
gave
OC,
very
in a
similar
town
speech
called
saying, "Don't put your head
Montrose,
down,
which
now
is
it's time
just
to fight,"
north
that type
of
thing.
Glendale. It's a
That's my
suburb
guess
of
on what our
Glendale,
speechwriters
outside
are
of downtown
probably
LA.
working on,
There's a statue
right
to my
now.
dad
All right, Rich Rubino,
there
as always,
because
thank you so
he
much for taking the time to join us.
belonged
and
to the
help break it
Salvation
all
Army
down. Anything else you
and
wanna
rang
add
the
here
little
about
kettle
really
bells
any
for
of this before I
contributions
let
at
you go?
Christmas for
Yes,
like
I would just
50
say that this
fucking
is an
years,
election-
man,
this is
in
an
front of the
election
Bank of
season. It's
America
really-
there.
are 3 branches
To
of
like 4
government.
generations
Obviously,
of
for Donald
families,
Trump,
man.
He needs the United States Senate, but he also needs the House of Representatives. It's going to be very interesting in terms of how, particularly, he tweets. The Democrats represent congressional districts that are elite.
Oh, is that how it works,
that many
Negro?
Republicans
It's
in
like
them. He's
it
probably
skips a
gonna-
generation
gonna
or
use
something
his-
like
gonna
that?
use,
Yeah.
Gonna use this
So,
platform on
yep,
social
so they
media to
erected
try
a
to
statue to my
persuade
dad.
them to vote with him. Once again,
Because like
for some of the
everybody knew
congressmen,
him. I
congressmen
mean,
in a place
you
like-
realize
in a
50
place like
fucking
Long
years?
Island,
You know how I mean, you're talking like
that did not
great
vote for Donald Trump
grandfathers
is
and
actually for their
grandfathers
political
and dads
benefit
and sons.
to vote against Donald Trump, and that's really the headwinds he's going to have to face in the next 4 years.
Ah, dude, that would be
Rich,
so
thank you so
sweet.
much
I
for
had a
taking the time
picture
to
of it
join us.
years
Hopefully
ago,
you can get
OC.
some sleep,
You know where
but I imagine
Montrose is,
probably
don't
not.
you?
Thank you so much. Greatly appreciated.
If you go up
Everybody, and I
Verdugo
do wanna
Road
take
out of
you to some
Glendale,
of the posts that are coming
past
in from world
Glendale
leaders.
Community
Again, the
College,
Associated
and then
Press,
Montrose is right above
saying
it.
as of
Yeah, if you
right
go on the
now
main
that
street there,
Donald Trump does have
that little street, the Bank of
267
America is in
electoral
the
votes,
next
so
block.
just
There's only like 2
shy
little
of
blocks from
declaring
Montrose.
victory there. Of
The
course,
downtown
as I
area of
mentioned,
Montrose.
Fox News is projecting him to be the winner, but we are going with the Associated Press, so we'll make sure to bring you those results the second.
Yeah, man, I'm telling
that
you,
they do
man.
come in. But
That's,
again,
you
world
know,
leaders are
my parents had a lot of
responding.
problems,
We
but
have
they
Volodymyr
gave me a
Zelensky,
lot
the
of
president
good
Ukraine, who
morals.
said,
You know what I mean? They raised me as
"Congratulations to
best they
Donald
could
Trump
with
on
all
his
the bullshit.
impressive
And
election
they were both
victory.
handicapped.
I
They were both
recall
born
our great
disabled.
meeting with
But they had a
President
lot of
Trump back in
personal
September
problems, and
when we
you know,
discussed
they had a
in
bad
detail the
relationship,
Ukraine-US
and
strategic
you know, so
partnership, the
it
victory
manifested
plan, and
itself
ways to put an
in
end to Russian
getting
aggression
abused
against
and getting
Ukraine.
beat a lot,
Popping up
and
some
you
of
know,
the
it's
other
had a pretty
statements
bad
here. We heard
childhood.
from Speaker Mike Johnson, who
So,
said, "We have saved America."
You know, but I
The
can't. I
American
turned
people have
myself
spoken,
around.
and
You know what I
President
mean?
Trump
I
and
had a
Senator
bad
J.D.
youth,
Vance
and
are
but I
going to the
picked
White
myself
House.
up
We
and
are ready to get to work.
you know,
for
made
the
something of my
American
life
people.
and went in the military
Benjamin
and
Netanyahu, the Israeli
you know,
Prime
did the best
Minister,
I
saying,
could
"Dear
and
Donald and
tried to
Melania
do the
Trump,
best by raising a
congratulations
family,
on
and
history's
I've always tried to
greatest
do my
comeback.
best.
Your historic return
You
to
know,
the
I'm
White
not a
House
perfect guy,
offers
but
a
I try to
new
be
beginning
perfect.
for America
That's
and
one
a
thing I
powerful
strive for is
recommitment
perfection.
to the great
This is what
alliance
bothers a
between
lot of
Israel
people
and America.
with me,
This is a
because
huge victory.
this is why they say, "Oh, you're
The
too
time
serious
right
when
now
you
is
game."
5:06 on
I'm
the
like,
East
well,
Coast
yeah,
and
because
2:06
to me,
on the
gaming,
West
I want to
Coast.
do
We
the
do have to head
best.
to a quick
See, a lot of
break,
people, they're
but
so casual
on the
because they're
other
like,
side,
"Oh, it
we're
doesn't
gonna
matter
play
if you
those
die, we'll just
comments from,
respawn."
former President Trump's
I'm like,
victory
yeah, but I
speech,
play
so to
games
speak, as
that
he was
is
speaking
like
just
real
a couple
life,
hours
where you don't
ago
have a chance to
over his watch
respawn
party
in combat, right?
Mar-a-Lago.
In real
That's
life, you're
coming
not, you
up
know, there
here
is
in
no
2
respawn
short
button.
minutes.
Oh yeah, look at how tall he is. Yeah, Barron. Yeah, Barron Trump. Yep, he's super tall. Now this is it for the fucking Democrats, man. Democrats will be lucky if they ever get elected into the presidential office again, ever, man. I think we're gonna have a Republican president for like the next 8 to 12 years, the next 3 terms. I think Vance will be the next one. You know Trump can run again. You realize that because the fact that he took a break, he's allowed to run for 2 terms. Because you can only run for 2 terms as a president, right? And then you can't run as a 3rd term. That's our law. But because he didn't get elected the last time, and he got elected the 47th, he can now run for the 48th. And then Vance can run for 2 after that. Just let everybody know. That's 16 years of Republicans. Yeah, Montrose isn't hard to find. And then if you keep going, you'll go up to Foothill Boulevard, and you'll be in La Cañada and then La Crescenta. And then we lived in Sunland, Tahunga, which is right down the road from there. Is what true about Trump? I forgot what I said. what did I say, OC? I'm talking so much shit. Is what true about Trump? Hey, Baby Dragon Project. Oh, the 2-term thing. Yeah, see, you can only run for 2 terms as president of the United States, right? Everybody knows this, right? This is like law. Baby Dragon Project, it's so nice to hear from you, bro.
209 on the West Coast.
Yeah, so, because Biden won, Trump gets to start all over again. So now he can run 2 fucking terms. This is why the Democrats are freaking out. Because they knew if he got back into office, they're going to be fucked in 4 years. You think we're going to... Who could the Democrats possibly come up with in 4 years to run against Trump?
Now, we've already told you that Donald Trump does have 267 electoral votes, according to the Associated Press. So just
the Baby Dragon Project, man. How's life been treating you, bro? I see you all the time lurking on Discord, so I know you're around.
Do want to pop up the popular vote right now as Trump is winning that as well. You can see he does have more than 70 million votes with 51% of the
It ended up pretty high. I was pretty surprised. It was 87 million to 82 million. So Kamala Harris did pretty damn good. She got 82 million. That's pretty good. That shows you how divided our country really is right now, which is sad. See, that's the thing that we need to do. We need to fix this whole problem with half the fucking country is all whacked in their fucking brains. So hopefully over the next several months, that'll all start changing.
Thank you very much.
Oh my God, dude. Why didn't you fucking say something to us, Baby Dragon Project? God damn it.
Well, I want to thank you all very much.
You know, the same thing happened to Drone Lord. Drone Lord, a couple of years ago. He had a really bad stroke and almost died. So, but it took him over a year to be able to get back to where he could go to work and shit. I think it's been 3 years now since he had his stroke. See, we're just talking about health and shit too, how blessed I am to be almost 71 years old and be basically perfectly healthy. I have no health issues at all, right? No blood pressure, high cholesterol, perfect vision. You know, great shape, never had any surgeries, don't take any meds, never had any illnesses at all my whole life. So I feel very blessed.
Our borders, we're going to fix everything about our country. And
dude, man.
The reason tonight, and the reason is going to be just that.
I'm so sorry to hear that, bro, but I'm so happy that you're alive, man. I'm worried about Clyde. We haven't heard from Clyde for a while. I Discorded him, but I haven't heard back from him, so I'm worried that he died. You know, Seneca Wolf lives in Buffalo.
But it's a political victory that
right, with the granddaughters.
Never seen before, nothing like this. I want to thank the American people for the extraordinary honor of being elected.
I haven't heard from fuck. I haven't heard from a few people, man. I've Discorded them and I haven't heard back. Jimbo lost his leg, you know, and then had some really bad lung infections and. Well, that's why I'm worried, because I haven't seen him playing games, because usually on Discord I can see what you guys are doing, you know what I mean, like what you're active. So I'm going to reach out to him again today, but I haven't heard from him in several months. I'm worried that he passed away.
This is a magnificent victory for the American people that will
which
allow
would
us
suck.
to make America great again.
What's so good about this election is there's no way the Democrats can contest it. You know what I mean? It's such a far, 226 to 277 for the electoral votes. There's no way they can say, oh, God, they did this, they did that, we need a recount. That's impossible. That's just it's too fucking much, man. So, nope, and you know what really pissed me off, though, is Kamala Harris. All her supporters, they showed them at this big, wherever they were at, this big event, right? Because, everybody has a big event because they think they're going to win, and they're going to have food and balloons and champagne, and all these people were standing there, and some fucking spokesperson came out for her and said she wasn't going to make a fucking statement. And they thanked everybody and said good night. Isn't that fucking bullshit? I mean, you had 82 million Americans vote for you, lady. You can't get your fucking bitch ass up there and fucking make a video?
Very nice, I will tell you.
Like I said, it shows you what a fucking bad fucking loser she is, man. And I would be pissed off if I'm one of those goddamn people standing there at some fucking party event waiting for her to fucking come out on stage because she's in the fucking back and she's too chicken shit to come out and tell people, well, I know we lost, but we gave it a good fight and I'm thanking everybody. And
back someday and say that was one of the truly important moments of my life when I voted for this group of people beyond the president, this group of great people.
Bandit Fox, you're blocking me? Who gives a fuck? Suck my fucking dick, man. Block me all you fucking want. Go vote for Kamala Harris again. Go vote for all the fucking Democrats you want. I'm blocking you. Oh, give me a fucking break. Wow. That really fucking hurt me. Man, my ratings are going to go really down, man. So what, I'm not... Give me a fucking break, man.
The great Commonwealth of Pennsylvania.
But like I said, that was the one thing that showed me her true fucking colors when she fucking couldn't come out there. Hey, SOS playlist.
With the senators, they were tough races.
Welcome, bro. And thank you so much. Well, I'm doing good. I'm not doing well, but I'm doing good, bro. You know what I mean? Things are going okay. I have a lot of shit in my real life, like a lot of you, but I vented last night on my stream last night, so I'm not going to get into it again today, but thank you so much, man.
You have some great
yeah, OC. Well, there's just people trolling. They're just going around looking at streams on YouTube for live, because there's not a lot of live shit on YouTube. So when people see somebody live, they're like, oh my God. Let me go over here and check them out. But no, like I said, that was the one thing that pissed me off about her, is it was bad enough that she didn't actually have any meat and potatoes to any of her, like what she's going to do to make our country better again. Like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, or, it was all just bullshit. But the fact that she loses, and all these people are standing there, and then this other person walks out on stage and, says, oh, sorry, she's not going to come out. Thank you, everybody. Good night. And I was like, oh, my God, man. Are you fucking crazy, lady? You're never going to get elected in any office again in your whole entire life, man. Oh, fucking, wow. That's like crazy. Why would you do that? That's killing your own political career, just like you said just now. That's the fastest way to kill your political career. Oh, and guess what? Dumb fuck, Waltz, because he chose to be her running mate as VP, he can no longer go back to his Senate seat. He had to give up his Senate seat to do that. You guys know that, right? Tim Waltz? So he just fucked himself out of his Senate seat, man. So I guess he's going to go back to being a fucking coach, a junior varsity fucking basketball coach or whatever the fuck he was doing. SOS playlist? Nice to hear from you, man. So Kamala, she's going to go back to San Francisco, and I don't know what the... Yeah, I didn't know that either, OC. I heard that this morning on the news. On the Fox News, they were talking about that. Yeah, that because if you decide to be a running mate for somebody, you can't be a senator at the same time, right? So he had to give up his Senate seat. So now he's fucked because they lost. It reminds you of Millhouse? Yeah.
Absolutely remarkable and beautiful.
Tampon fucking Tim. Oh, OC, did you see that video that I put up of the Camellia talking doll?
You know, I've said,
Did you guys see that? I should put that up. Hold on a second, man. Let me put that up, man, for you guys.
He just goes, okay. Which one?
Hold on a second.
MSDNC. He'll say, all right, thank you very much. He actually looks like he's still like the only guy I've ever seen. He really looks.
You guys will get a big kick out of that.
Absolutely obliterates them. Say a couple of words.
Yeah. Come on, man. Stupid browser.
Well, Mr. President, I appreciate
That's funny.
on this incredible journey. I think
The doll would have given a speech. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, let me get that here. Where's that at?
Political comeback in the history of the United States of America.
Hold on. Where's that at? I got it over here somewhere.
And under President Trump's leadership, we're never going to
Where's
stop
it at
fighting
here?
for you, for your dreams, for the future of your children. And after the greatest political comeback in American history, we're going to lead the greatest economic comeback in American history under Donald Trump's leadership.
Thank you very much. He's turned out to be a good choice.
Yeah, where the fuck is that doll at? You guys remember what I put that thing
I
at?
took a little heat at the beginning.
Damn it.
But he was, I knew the brain was a good one, about as good as it gets.
Hold on. I'll find
we
it.
love the family, and we're going to have a great 4
I have it here somewhere.
Country around, make it something very special.
Give me a second. I'll find it.
Lost that.
And I am fucking cracked up when I saw this, man. It's so fucking funny.
We have to make it so we're gonna
Yeah, look at even Maine. If you look at Maine, see how we're like blue. We used to be a red fucking state here in Maine.
And right now, we're going to just work very hard to get
Oh,
all of
fuck's
that
sake,
back.
man.
We're going to make it the best it's ever been. We can do that. If we had to wait longer, I don't know.
Yeah, give me a second, man. I'll find it here somewhere. Scroll back through all these pictures. Fucking illegal Pomeranian's been in Thailand. Her best friend that she grew up with, basically went to college and everything with, was known for years, moved back to Thailand. So they went to Thailand, and her parents moved to Macau. Her parents live in Hong Kong. They moved to Macau, so she's over there. So she sent me all these fucking pictures of all this food and shit she's eating. I mean, just, that woman loves to eat for a skinny fucking lady. So when she gets back, I'm going to be bitching at her, telling her, I don't want to hear how you say you're fat now because you were eating like a goddamn fucking crazy lady, man. Oh, here it is right here.
Come here, Chris. Susie likes to stay in the background. She's not in the background. Come here, Susie.
Yeah, I think here it is. Hold on.
This wasn't expected, but I just want to thank, obviously, President Trump for this journey. It was a great one, and he's a hell of a candidate, and he's going to be a hell of a great 47th president. And this team that we had, the best team, and, of course, even my boss, Susie Wiles, the best. Thank you.
Here you guys go. You guys get a kick out of this, man. This thing is so funny. You guys will be busting up laughing, man. Watch this video.
They're great. Everybody up here.
You want to get a big fucking laugh, man.
But the Trump, who did you say? Oh, let me tell you, we have a
Yeah, you'll get a kick out of that, man.
A star is born, Elon.
Oh yeah, I think Elon came up on the stage too.
Now he's an amazing guy. We were sitting together tonight. You know, he spent 2 weeks in Philadelphia and different parts of Pennsylvania campaigning. You know, he sent the rocket up 2 weeks ago, and I saw that rocket, and I saw it coming down. I saw it. It was, when it left, it was beautiful, shiny white. When it came down, it Didn't look so pretty. It was going 10,000 miles an hour and it was burning like hell.
Cool.
I said, what happened to your
Yeah, that
paint job? He
fucking
said,
video,
"We
man. I
made
watched
it
that thing. I was busting up laughing.
And, but I saw it come down and turn around.
Comes with a companion dog, Tampon Tim.
But it's big. And it came down, and you saw all that fire. And I'm saying, oh, I can do this. It must be.
Isn't that funny, man? And that doll has all those accents and shit.
No sound. I was talking to a very important man. Happens to be here. Very important guy. One of the most important people. And
yeah, and of all the people in the fucking United States of America or the world,
and now it looks like
who besides Elon Musk is doing all that shit right now? Oh, you're going to share that one around the office? Baby Dragon?
So I took the phone down. I'm seeing this crazy thing.
I'm busting up laughing because it's done so well. It's done professionally too, right?
And I said, oh, no, do me a favor. Do you mind holding for a couple of minutes? I want to see this.
Right down to the box and everything. I'm like, fuck, I want to buy one of those, man. Fuck, you guys should sell those motherfuckers. They probably sell out like instantaneously, man.
But this spaceship came down and I saw those engines.
Yeah, so the Democrats, all right, I hear them talking all this shit about Elon Musk, right? Whoopi Goldberg on The View, you know, Kamala, all these people saying Elon Musk is a nut and he's crazy and he's just a pothead. I'm like, so last time I checked, who else can fire a fucking rocket off, have it come down, and have a fucking launch gantry catch the motherfucker again?
He said, yes, it was.
Other than in fucking science fiction movies, right? Does anybody here know anybody else in the whole goddamn fucking planet that can do that? Russians, Chinese, North Korea, Iran, Somalia, Hawaii. I mean, seriously.
Hit North Carolina, they were really devastated. The water. This was a big water, as big as we've ever seen. Water hurricane. It built lakes out of.
I mean, who can do the shit that this guy is doing? Who can launch all those satellites at the same time? Those Starlinks, have you ever seen him launch those things?
At all possible for you to speak to Elon Musk. We need Starlink.
See?
I said, what's Starlink? It's a form of communication. So I called Elon. And I'll tell you,
I mean, you can launch these little satellites and there'll be like 100 will go up at one time and just spread out in a grid pattern and you got instant internet access any place on the fucking planet.
Yes, I do. What the hell is it? He said, it's a communication system that's very good. I said, Elon, they need it really, really badly in North Carolina. Can you get it? He had that there so fast. It was incredible. So, and it was great. It saved a lot of lives. He saved a lot of lives.
They have it here in Maine. People use it. The problem with the service is so many people have to use the same satellite link, so your bandwidth gets reduced during busy times. I have a customer who has it. And you have to spend $400 for a cell tower. You have to get a cell repeater tower because it basically works off of cell phone technology like. Oh, and that was the other thing. What other presidential candidate have you seen that can crack jokes like Trump? Did you see Kamala Harris trying to crack any funnies? This guy's hilarious.
He's hitting balls. Bryson. Oh, look at him.
I mean, they talk shit about fucking McDonald's, right? So what does he do? He fucking shows up at a McDonald's and starts working.
That's a fantastic job. And we also have a man, Dana White, who has done some job. He's a tough guy.
And then, when fucking Biden called all of us Americans fucking garbage, right? All the Trump supporters are garbage. I'm like, dude, that was like the worst thing that you could have done. You just probably gave Trump another 2 million fucking votes, man. Easy. Calling Americans garbage. What does he do? He gets off the fucking plane and gets into a garbage truck, right? With Trump on the side. And then he shows up to give the whole speech with the fucking garbage yellow vest on, with the safety vest on.
motivational kind of a guy. What he does, he gets these fighters, and they really go at it.
Shows up at the fucking speech with the fucking vest on and does the whole fucking, the whole campaign rally with a fucking garbage guy's outfit on. No, like I said, man.
Nobody deserves this more than him, and nobody deserves this
Oh.
more than his family does.
Joe Rogan, right? When he was doing the Joe Rogan podcast, right? Remember he did the Joe Rogan podcast for 3 hours? Do you know how many fucking people were watching that fucking podcast, you guys? Take a guess. Guess how many people were watching the Joe Rogan podcast when Trump was on there? Somebody throw up a number. Don't Google it. Just throw it up and let's see how close you can get.
I want to thank some people real quick. I want to thank the
And then, oh, that's close, OC. 40 million. He had between 30 and 40 million people watching live.
And thank you, America.
Oh, you just looked it up. Fuck you, OC, motherfucker. We're gonna fucking put you on timeout for 1 minute in the fucking corner and whack your fucking pee-pee. God damn it.
He's really an amazing guy, but most of all, I want to thank the millions of hardworking
So,
Americans.
you have a live podcast that has 30 to 40 million people watching you, right?
We've been through so much together, and today you showed up in record numbers to deliver a victory. Like really?
Yeah. Okay, now at the same time, Kamala and Tim Walz were also holding a live YouTube event. Do you know how many people it had watching them? You want to go Google that for us, OC? 10,000.
We're going to do it in every way. This will forever be remembered as the day the American
That was it. I think it was like 10,249 on their live broadcast.
So I just want to say, on behalf of this great group of people, these are hard-working people. These are fantastic.
Yeah, Baby Dragon Project. Of all the things that come out of fucking Biden's mouth, that was the worst fucking possible time for him to say that. I was like, oh my God, dude. It's like, you just like made so many Americans that were on the fence want to vote for Trump now, you fucking dumb shit. So you can talk a lot of shit, but when you start insulting Americans, we take it very personally, right?
He's a great guy, and he really means it. He wants to do some things.
This is why Hillary lost. Remember Hillary did the same thing. She called us disparaging. Remember that? He didn't get as bad, but that's why she lost the election. Because she insulted the American people, and American people don't like to be insulted by politicians. Especially when your husband's out fucking everybody and you're out murdering everybody. Oh, deplorables. That's right, deplorables. Yeah, we're the deplorables. But this one, it got worse. Oh my God, I mean, on The View, on MSNBC, that fucking Morning Joe show with that fucking butchy lady with the blonde hair and the guy with the glasses, and I mean, everybody was talking shit about us. Oh my God, if you support Trump, you're a wacko and you're a weirdo, and of course you can't be a real man and support Trump.
In all of American history,
right?
They've never seen any young and old, men and women, rural and urban. And we had
now this sends a clear message to the Democratic Party that we're tired of the bullshit. We're tired of paying $10 for fucking eggs at the supermarket. We're tired of paying fucking $6 for fucking gas. We're tired. Why you guys are making millions? Them motherfuckers are millionaires. That's why Harris, every time she got up and said, you know, I was raised in a middle-class family. You realize that both her parents were college professors. She had a nanny. They had a housekeeper. They had a gardener. They lived in a upper middle class, very affluent, guarded community. So she was the farthest thing from the average fucking middle class American. And she grew up in Canada. You guys know that, right? That Kamala Harris didn't live in the United States. She lived in Canada. In case you guys didn't know that.
In record time, but we had no wars. They said
the Zelensky asking for more money as part was so Starlink getting deployed one night while flying. Oh, cool.
Democracy and for freedom. Together we're going to
air traffic control. You're not
future.
You're not Shocktide, are you? SOS playlist one? You're not Shocktide, are you? Because Shocktide, he flies. He's a flyer.
Rally again. Can you believe it? I think we've done 900 rallies approximately from them. Can you imagine?
No, she's American. She moved to Canada. Her mom's a Marxist college professor, and her dad was a college professor. Yeah, so they moved to Canada. I never knew that. I thought she grew up here in the United States. She was born here, but they moved to Canada, and she lived in Canada her whole life, basically, until she moved back here to California and started dating Montel Williams, and somehow she got into the celebrity. She came back here and somehow met somebody at a party, or met somebody. They took her to a party, and she met Montel Williams and started dating him. That's when he had his talk show, the Montel Williams show. But that was back in the 80s.
That mission together. We're going to fulfill that mission. The task before us will not be
yeah,
easy,
both her.
Will bring every ounce of energy, spirit, and fight.
Yeah, Shocktide's a pilot. Also, he's on our Discord, SOS playlist.
Trusted to me. This is a great
Let's
job.
get out you SOS.
No job like this.
Yeah, so yeah, I never knew she grew up in Canada. But yeah, both her parents were Marxists. So I'm thinking, so you guys want a Marxist fucking president? Really? I said, boy, our country's gonna. This is why she said, I'm gonna freeze all the fucking prices in the supermarket. I'm gonna freeze this. I'm gonna freeze gas. I'm gonna freeze this. I was like, oh, that's not gonna go wrong. No, that's what we're talking about, Willie Brown. This is what happened. Is she met Montel Williams and started dating Montel Williams, and then he took her to a party in San Francisco, and that's where she met Willie Brown. And then he mentioned something to her about getting into politics, right? That he thought she would be good in politics. So she fucked him, and he made her the DA of San Francisco. That's how she got elected DA of San Francisco, basically. And then from there, it was just a stepping stone to Sacramento to be the Attorney General and all that shit. But it all started with Willie Brown, and he was married at the time. This is why his wife divorced him, is because he started fucking Kamala Harris, so Willie Brown's wife divorced him. And then it was just a matter of sleeping with all these guys. Like I said, you can go to TMZ and they have her whole history of all the dudes that she hung out with and all the play. Yeah, she just ran around and partied and did her thing. That's why I was like going, oh my God, this is the person you guys want for president of the United States? A woman with no morals at all. Basically, she flunked the bar exam twice. You know that, right?
All right, thank you so much.
Yeah, she flunked the bar exam twice. And somebody said that she cheated on the third time to pass it. The fucking stupid-ass motherfucker couldn't even pass the California fucking bar to be an attorney. And then, literally, she did nothing after that. She took no more college courses like, university or got a doc, nothing at all. She did nothing but just hang out and put a shitload of people in jail in California for pot. She arrested fucking like 30,000 fucking people got busted in California for pot. She was the pot czar. She even said, I'm gonna bust everybody that smokes pot, and pot's illegal, and we need to keep it illegal. And so, what was the first state in the United States of America to legalize marijuana? You guys know?
Fox News was already projecting
obviously,
that, but we do go off the Associated
you know the answer to this question already. For somebody who didn't want pot to become legal and wanted to bust everybody,
those extra electoral votes.
Literally, California was the first fucking state with Prop 215 to legalize medical marijuana in the United States of America.
This will pop up over on the left-hand side of your screen underneath that viewer count. And again, do want to thank you to all the.
This is so fucking hilarious, man.
Watching us right now at 5.
And since they legalized it, they've made billions of fucking dollars, man. off of pot sales. That money just disappeared somehow. Because one minute they had this huge excess. Because a couple of years back, Gavin Newsom was telling everybody, "Oh, we have an excess. We're of $6 billion from pot sales, so we're going to give everybody in the state of California." Remember this, OC, when he said he was going to give everybody $1,200? Remember I told you were going to get $400 back on each one of your vehicle registrations and all that bullshit? Because you guys had that huge excess of all that money sitting there. And I was joking with you about you guys getting the money and all this crap and who's the car registered in, you or your fiance and all that, because you guys are going to... Yeah, so that never materialized at all. You guys never saw $1,200. You never saw $400. Because that was supposed to offset the gas, remember? Because gas is going up to like $7 fucking a gallon. Yeah. So, and that never fucking happened, right? That all disappeared. So what happened to the $6 billion that he was going to give everybody? This is what I'm amazed that people in California don't question when they get told they have a $6 million, right, in excess in funds sitting there, right? You're in the fucking black, $6 billion. And then literally 2 years later, now you guys are broke. Because remember, that's earlier this year, he said California's broke, that you got no money. So how the fuck did 2 years ago you guys had $6 billion? Where the fuck did the $6 billion go? And you know that California is the 6th largest economy, not in the United States of America, but on the whole fucking planet, Earth. California is the 6th largest economy behind the United States, Russia, China, Great Britain, France, and then it's California. That's how much money California has. When you can claim to be the 6th largest economy on the fucking planet, that's a shitload of fucking cash. So, why is California broke? Why are you guys paying so much for fucking gas? Why is everything fucking all fucked up out there? Oh, it could be because you got Democrats in charge. And you have open borders, and it's an amnesty state. Oh, there was the middle class tax credit? Yeah, but those things disappear so fast. You know that, OC. Just like that first time house buyers thing, right? Remember the $8,500? Because we used it when we bought this house in Maine. Because the ex had never bought a house before. So we used that $8,500 for the first time house buyers, right? They give you that credit. They make you pay that back, folks, at $500 a year. Just to let you know. Yeah. So just like the $25,000 that Kamala promised all new home buyers, if you're a new home buyer, we're going to give you $25,000. Yeah, he didn't tell you you'd have to pay back the government. That $8,500, that credit they gave everybody several years back, that was 2008. We're still paying that back because $500 a year. So there's no fucking way that Kamala was going to get up there and give people $25,000 without you having to pay the government back. It doesn't work that way, folks. Hey, Bennies! Happy Trump Day! USA! 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 USA!
Michigan, Arizona, Nevada, and Alaska. We're going to keep an eye on that and bring you more.
Yeah, this is all old shit that we're watching right now. It's hard to find current news at this time of morning for some fucking reason. We're still watching even though it's live, it's live Fox, but this is how it works here. But basically, he's won. He had 277 electoral votes. He had 226. He had 87 million popular votes. He had 82. So it's all over but the fucking crying. There's no, we're going to have a recount. Oh, it's so fucking close in some states. Oh, there was fraud. There was voter fraud. There was misappropriate. It's so fucking far apart. It ain't happening. See, look. Oh, there you go. 277 to 224. Oh my God.
Of marijuana for people aged 21 and older. If it had been approved, the marijuana measure measure wouldn't have immediately made marijuana legal in Florida. It would have allowed the Florida legislature
Yeah, so
to create
they legalized.
or decide how to
Yeah, they
implement the
legalized
amendment during the
abortion in
legislative
Florida,
session
but they
that
struck
begins in
down
March.
fucking marijuana.
DeSantis
So you can get a fucking abortion in Florida, but can't smoke pot.
With DeSantis saying it would have only benefited large marijuana corporations. While campaigning, Donald Trump signaled support in early
Well, that's what
September
happened in
for
New
the
York
measure
State.
and a potential
In New York City, they have all these illegal dispensaries that are opened up right across from fucking Mayor Adams' office is the largest dispensary that basically services Mayor Adams' staff. Because the people that run it say, oh, they come over and get all the edibles. They don't buy the smoke. He said they buy the gummy bears and the chocolates and all that. He goes, oh yeah, we have everybody from Mayor Adams' staff comes here and buys. They're right across the street from his office. There's a big 15-story office building, or 30-story office building. Yeah, this pot dispensary is right there on the ground floor. And it's illegal. It's not illegal, but that's where all his staff buys.
And do want to take you back to the count right here. As we do know, we learned moments ago that the Associated Press has now called Wisconsin for former President Trump, meaning he has earned 10 more electoral votes. That puts the total at 277, which of course is now higher than the 270 recorded.
Yeah, this is why there's no way they can say that it's close, because you only need 270, and he's got 277.
The 47th president of the United States. Kamala Harris does remain at 224 electoral votes, and there are still 4 states that are left to be called. That includes Michigan, Arizona, Nevada, and Alaska.
Yeah,
pop this up for you
which none of those states are fucking gonna help her at all. Even if she gets all the electoral votes for those last 4 states, she's still lost.
Showing red. They are leaning red. So we are waiting on the official call, though, from the Associated Press to bring you all of those details. I want to hover over. And
yeah, I can't believe Maine. If you look at Maine, we're like powder fucking blue. If you look up here at Maine, yeah, look at that. We used to be an all-red state because northern Maine. I live right here. Oh shit!
6 electoral votes.
Come on,
and
dude.
Alaska showing up at 3 electoral votes. Again,
move that back down again so I show people where I live. All right, right here. See right there, this little spot? See where it starts going straight? Has this jag and it goes in. Right here is where I live, right there.
Just a matter of minutes. You're watching live now.
Right there. And Montreal, Canada is way down here. I'm 400 miles farther north than Montreal, Canada. That's how far north I live in Maine. Far enough north to see the northern lights. That's what I tell people. They go, Jesus, dude, you at the fucking North Pole? I'm like, yeah, just about. But nah, man, this election wasn't even close. See, I thought it was going to be close. The last one with Biden and Trump was really close, guys. It was only a couple 100,000 votes. You know, but this one, oh my God, it was a landslide, man. Yeah, remember that, Benny's games? There was so much controversy and so much shit going on in the last election. Remember, it took days and days and days and days and days for them to decide. Oh, it's impossible for her to win now, Benny. Literally impossible. He's got 270. There's only so many electoral votes. So if he's got 277, there's no fucking way she can get even close. I think those states only add up to like another 20. So that'll give her 246 or some shit. She'll still be fucking 31 electoral votes short. Yeah, and even in the popular vote, he beat her by 5 million. 87 million to 82 million. So even in the popular vote, she fucking lost by 5 million. Last time with Biden and Trump, it was like 200,000, 225,000 or something. Goal. Yeah, I mean, this is why she didn't even get out there and say anything to her constituents at her she had a big, huge party. They all had parties, right? Because they think they're going to win. So they got the food, the champagne, the balloons, the confetti. She didn't even come out. They showed all these people standing there, and some fucking person come out and said, oh, well, you know, she wants to thank everybody for supporting her and blah, blah, blah. Good night, basically. It's all these people are just like standing around going, what the fuck? I'd have been pissed. Had I been standing there, you would have heard me yelling. You would have been, man, that sounds like fucking Sarge, man. Because I'd be like, fuck you, cunt. Get your fucking ass out here right fucking now, motherfucking bitch. The fuck? I've been busting my ass for fucking months fucking on the campaign trail and beating on doors and calling people on phones and freezing my ass off, passing out flyers and shit. Your fucking lazy bitch ass can't even come out here and thank me. No, like I said, she just fucked herself. She alienated herself from so many people that would have, that just going to be a livid.
Side of your screen with the check mark, meaning that it has been called by the Associated Press. Of course, Donald Trump was also the 45th president of the United States.
See, and what makes it good now is, like I said, he gets to run for 2 terms, right? Because he had a break, so he gets to have 2 terms again. It's not like he just run for 1 term, because you can't run for 3. You can only run for 2. But because he had a break, so now he gets to be president for 8 fucking years. Because you know in 4 years, there's no way the Republicans are going to come up with anybody to be able to fucking pull off the bullshit they pulled off last time. They've got the voting booth locked down. That's why there wasn't going to be any fraud this time. Because everybody's being watched so fucking close.
President Kamala Harris caps a historically tumultuous campaign that did include 2 assassination attempts.
Yeah, and they tried to fucking kill him fucking twice, and he still fucking won. He didn't fucking back down. Remember Ross Perot? Ross Perot was going to be our president, remember? And the reason he dropped out is because he said that they made death threats against his family, and he was worried about his family being killed, so therefore he's going to quit. Because Ross Perot would have been president, and we would have been going through all this shit, because our economy would have been fucking beautiful back in the 80s.
With respect and ambition for more peace and prosperity. Eric Trump, of course, the son of former President Trump.
That's why Perot dropped out. So the fact that Trump went through all this fucking bullshit literally, you realize had he not turned his head, that bullet would have gone right through his head, and we wouldn't be having this conversation right now. He would have been assassinated in Pennsylvania, Butler, Pennsylvania, several months ago. So the fact that he turned his head, that was an act of fucking God, or whatever you want to call it. That was divine intervention, man. He was meant to come back and be president and get our country on the right fucking track again, because we are going down a fucking cesspool, fucking toilet hole. The way the fucking Democrats have drug us down for 4 fucking years, got us fucking, we're laughing stock of the whole goddamn planet. Nobody has any respect for us at all.
I look forward to working with him again to advance peace through strength through NATO. And Ron DeSantis did.
So now, if I was fucking Iran or Hamas or Hezbollah or fucking Houthis, I would be a little bit worried right now, because it's not looking too good for you guys. Because I guarantee I know what Trump's going to do. He's going to call up Netanyahu and say, go fuck those motherfuckers up.
The Associated Press officially reporting now that he is elected the 47th.
Camellia, you're fired.
Our coverage of all of this,
which is stupid, because she didn't even get the fucking nomination from her party. They basically did a coup and fucking kicked Biden out, and she took over. You realize Biden is still president of the United States, right? But you wouldn't know that because she is acting like she is president. Now, today, guess what? She's got to go back to the White House and go in her little VP office. And you know what, Biden? I guarantee you Biden voted for Trump. How much you want to make a bet? I will bet anybody here money, if we can go see Biden's ballot, I guarantee you Biden voted for Trump. There's no doubt. That guy, at the end of the day, he's an American. And he knew that Kamala Harris was going to ruin the fucking United States. And he didn't like the fact that they stabbed him in the fucking back, Pelosi and everybody, and shuffled him out of the way because he's an old guy. I'm fucking 100% serious, man. I guarantee you, fucking Biden fucking voted for Trump, man. There's no fucking way he voted for Kamala. No, I guarantee you there was hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of Democrats, closet fucking Republicans that voted for Trump. That won't admit that they voted for Trump, ever. Even where I live, this is a Republican area, and I saw so many fucking Kamala waltz signs, like everywhere. This one guy even built one out of a 4x8 sheet of plywood on his front lawn up here in northern Maine. So, and we used to be solid Republicans, so even where I lived, I was surprised to see fucking Harris fucking signs on lawns and shit. So, doesn't matter now though. It's all over but the fucking crying and fucking whining, right?
Welcome back here on Live Now from Fox 553 on the East Coast and 253 on the West Coast. You are taking a live look right now over the White House in D.C. as we continue to follow this breaking news right here. We have now officially learned from the Associated Press that former President Trump has been reelected to the White House. Past the
Yep, Associated Press,
votes
like you said, bro.
To clinch that victory. He is at 277 after we did have the race over in Wisconsin, again called by the Associated Press moments ago here. There are still 4 states that do remain
wow, there's 302,000 people watching the stream live right now.
We are waiting for those counts.
See, 302.3K watching this live stream. This is the most people I've seen watch a live stream of Fox News at this time of morning. I've never seen 302,000 people watching Fox News at this time of morning, ever.
To talk a little bit more about this, he is professor and
Like
director
ever,
of
ever,
graduate
ever.
studies there at Virginia Tech. Thank you
That's,
so much.
that's what's so
as always,
amazing.
Dr. Myers,
That's
for
that's
being
how
with
important
us.
this is. If you got that many fucking Americans up at this time of morning, I mean, it's only fucking 6 a.m. on the East Coast. That's 3 a.m. on the West Coast, and you got that many fucking 302K watching. That's pretty significant, man, for a fucking news show. That's how many people are waking up and wanting to see what the fuck is happening.
Well, the one thing is very late at night. Yet
well, I know
all his
you're up, big
supporters
boy.
were still there, and
I
they
can
were
tell.
very enthusiastic, obviously,
Looks
about
good
what
to
they
me.
perceived to be at that time his win. Which, he also thanked a lot of people in his
That'll
speech.
get a
He had
laugh out of
huge amount
OC.
people on the stage with him. And then he also outlined a rough vision of what he thought was a kind of.
Better go call a fucking Beyonce, dude.
And he talked
If you're
about
fucking up,
making America
nothing I can do about it. Jesus fucking Christ, man.
And also talked about going back to the White House to kind of re-energize
That's what she's there for. Make those little OCs, man. Come on, dude. What the fuck are we waiting for?
It was a victory speech.
Christmas?
But it was not.
The Yule log? Mistletoe?
About moving forward and ultimately bringing people together.
Did you think that we would hear from Kamala Harris last night? She had that gathering, of course, and
oh, here you go. Let's see if they show it with all the people. Here they're talking about it now.
She was going to come out and speak, but she didn't.
Right.
And then folks there did say she's going to speak later on today. So did you expect that we'd hear from her, even if briefly?
I actually did not think that we would hear from her, given the fact that...
Why has this guy got this fake fucking picture of some office building behind him? He's probably sitting in his fucking garbage ass fucking house. It looks like shit. So he goes, let me put up this fake fucking modern fucking building behind me that people won't be able to tell. Look at his hair. Look at the top of his head where it's like his head is like popping up or some shit, man.
There's a lot of factors
on the right hand side on the top of this guy's head.
Know that she released her
Dude, what's going on at the back of your head, man? You got like a bubbling head, or your brain's like bubbling out of your fucking skull, or the fuck, dude?
They hadn't had an official call of victory.
The fuck is going on with your head, bro? He's gonna look at this later on and go, "Oh my god!"
Very little possibility of her being able to pull out a victory. So I think that she and her advisors are regrouping. We'll see what they say and how
they're gonna pull out a victory. that's why she didn't want to say anything last night. Because they were hoping that by magic, over the course of the night, the votes would change. And then she could come out today and say, oh, well, it was so close last night, I wanted to wait till this morning.
Well, what Trump did is that he outperformed his margins in a lot of these swing states. And so
But we already knew that. They were giving you guys false fucking news all these weeks. Oh my God, I'd open up fucking Microsoft Bing and it'd be one bullshit fake story after another. Camellia surges ahead in all 6 swing states. Yesterday, Camellia just fucking nailed 35% more votes in this. All bullshit fucking lie stories from the fucking Democrats and the fucking fake news to get you guys to vote for her. Because they figure, well, people just say, I might as well vote for her because Trump's not going to win.
Just a pure flip because that went for Democrats.
Like I said, this whole, her only thing that she had going for her is she had the fucking press on her side. They totally did not like fucking Trump at all. They fucking smeared him. I can't wait to see Whoopi Goldberg on The View today. Oh my God, is she going to be in meltdown fucking mode? I mean, last week, Whoopi Goldberg actually had enough nerve to tell people, if you vote for Donald Trump and you're a woman of color, and you're married to a white guy, he's going to make that white guy divorce you, and he's going to deport you from the country and make the white guy go out and marry another white woman. She actually said that on The View.
There is absolutely no way that this race will
no
be
lie.
called
You can go look this up. She actually
morning.
told,
Where you kinda
if
stand
you're a
on that,
woman
that
of
will be
color
the
or
Associated Press
ethnic, if
calling
you're
the race,
Hispanic or
maybe
Asian
12
Pacific,
hours after the first
Donald
poll
Trump, when
started
he
to
gets
close.
elected, is going to pass a law, and he's going to make your white husband divorce you, and he's going to deport you out of the country, and make your white husband marry a white woman. She actually fucking said that on The View. I'm like, man, what the fuck is she smoking? I want some of that shit. Whoopi, the hell are you smoking, woman? That you would come up with some asinine fucking statement like that.
In the sense that,
oh my God.
So
that they're going to be in full meltdown
That's
mode.
because just looking at the maps, looking at the votes that were coming in. And
So
it's
fucking
not
funny,
as
man.
Razor thin, maybe in some of these swing states as we thought, because we were looking at polls.
Yeah, see? Razor thin margins. That's all we heard for the last 2 weeks. Razor thin. It's neck and neck. They're 50%, 50%. And I was like, you know what? This is all bullshit. At the end of the day, he's going to fucking be a landslide fucking victory.
But ultimately, that didn't happen.
Yeah.
So, again, I think the big kind of surprise is how soon we've heard. And also another surprise is just looking at the popular vote as well. What is that going to end up being? And is that going to be...
Yeah, I mean, literally, by 11 o'clock last night, it was over. That's why I didn't stay up, because I figured, well, it's going to be all this controversy, and I'm going to get up tomorrow morning, and it's just going to be a bunch of fucking bullshit going back and forth with, I won, you won, they won. It's too close to call. The race is too close to call right now, and blah, 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 blah. And I get up this morning and fucking turn on the fucking news, and it's like fucking, oh my God, I gotta start streaming, man, because it's a fucking landslide. He fucking smeared that bitch all over the fucking place. No way she's gonna come back and say anything at all. There's no way they can say there's voter fraud because it's too big of a gap in the electoral votes and the popular vote. Way too big. 5 million votes difference.
Who had deep unfavorable ratings. There's going to be other questions in states like Pennsylvania.
And 50 electoral votes? Yeah.
Strategic.
You're on the Young Turks stream? I was watching
that were swing states like Pennsylvania. He was supposed to be able to help her with, and there may be some discussion of would she have been better off with picking someone else. But again, it's not.
I remember
really
the guys
about
that I
vice
was
presidents,
watching.
It's about the top of the ticket, and so
Hold
what
on.
I see
I
in
can remember their
sort of the
names.
poll and the results of this election is really the country has sent a message about what vision they want, and I think that there's also a lot that Democrats will have to look into about their own messaging and campaign strategy.
The Carters. The Carters. Have you ever watched the Carters? The 4 black guys, the brothers, the Carters. I was watching them this morning, man. It was fucking hilarious. Dude, they had 13,000 people watching.
To communicate with the electorate.
When you talk about polling, it's interesting.
Oh,
Maybe your take on polling, what we saw as the numbers came in versus what we actually saw.
Yeah, the View is going to be funny to watch today, man.
On the polls,
Yeah, the Carters. I don't know if you guys ever watched the Carters, or the four black brothers. Yeah, I watched them early this morning, man, and it was hilarious, man. It was hilarious.
Harris cannot take this for granted. And so that was a kind of a difference from 2016 where people were really shocked with a Trump upset.
Yeah, and the one brother had to get down and do 47 push-ups.
So, again, it was
so
kind of
because he had made some bet with somebody about doing push-ups and shit, so it was so funny.
What
but
I think the polls got wrong is that they didn't really anticipate on the swing states Trump carrying all of them. And I think a lot of people that were looking at the election were saying, well, he's going to be able to perform well in a place like Georgia, and he might get
look at, man, at the end of the day, she hurt herself every time she opened her fucking mouth, man.
And again, what we're
because
seeing
nothing came out of it but fucking word salad.
Shaped up as winning some of these
oh,
states,
joy. We're going to have an election of joy. Remember, that's how it started out?
Surprises that we've seen.
This is all going to be joy. Tim Walsh, this is going to be joy. Oprah Winfrey, this is going to be joy. We're going to have joy. And then what did it turn into? Trump this, Trump that, Trump this, Trump ruined this, Trump this. That's all she did. When she did the fucking interview with fucking Brett Baer on fucking Fox News, she couldn't shut up about fucking Trump. Every damn question he asked her, it was Trump's fault. Oh, everything's Donald Trump's fault. Everything's. I'm like, stupid fucking bitch. You've been in the White House for 4 fucking years. Donald Trump's been a private businessman for 4 years. How in the fuck is the economy his fault? How in the fuck is any of this mess his fault?
Your take on that overall. What does that say to you?
Well, that's very interesting, and that shows about the down-ballot resonance of the message. So when you have a president that's running...
like I said, man,
office,
I can't wait to hear what she says today. It's going to be fucking hilarious whenever she gets up and says, man, because whatever she says is going to be just bullshit. What is she going to possibly say?
Just the way that the map was configured for the Senate.
Oh, we were supposed to win? I don't know why we didn't. It's all... What is he going to do, blame everybody? It's all your fault. I didn't fucking win, America. You fucking people are garbage. You should have voted for me. Now you're all fucked up. Now you got Nazi fucking Trump in there. You're going to have troops in the fucking street. Oh, I better go look outside. I think I hear a tank rumbling down my fucking highway in front of my house. Hold on, everybody. The ground's rumbling here. I think I got troops. Yep, we got troop movement in fucking Maine.
That's going to have a lot of implications for Trump in his first term, particularly in confirmation hearings. Now, the House remains to be seen, but it would serve to reason that you see a president.
Troops are going to be on the fucking streets, man.
Won a lot of these competitive swing
it's all
states.
over now.
Vote that's very high.
See, what I don't like is we got to wait till January 20th for everything to change still, right? We still got to wait 2 fucking months. Then we got to put up with all their fucking nonsense and bullshit, right?
It serves to reason that we may be seeing.
Because what are they possibly going to do at this point, right? Camellia ain't going to do shit. Biden, it doesn't even know he's alive.
Is that something
right?
overall that is different?
Congress is going to go on fucking Christmas holiday real quick here, right?
In past times, I mean, we're talking about the.
So what could they possibly do between now and January 20th that's going to better the country? Sure ain't going to change people's minds about anything, so I really don't see anything that's going to happen. I think they're just going to sit around and do what they've been doing for 4 years, which is nothing but putting money in their pocket. They're going to figure out how to put money in their pocket before they leave the White House. And she's going to have to try to figure out what she's going to do for work, because nobody's going to fucking touch her with a 10-foot fucking pole. She might go on some talk circuit. She might be able to get, go on speeches. There's all these stupid women group will want to fucking hire her to get up there and talk about how great fucking you can be as a woman in politics and blah, blah, blah. And, in my career, I was a DA, and that's all she ever talked about. She never actually said what she did. I was a DA, and I know what it's like to be a mom. Dude, it's like the guy's kids were fucking old when you fucking married him. And last time I checked, he was fucking the nanny. So obviously you weren't too fucking good in bed, Camellia.
Republican majority.
If fucking Timmy had to go out, or not Timmy, but your hubby had to go out and fuck the fucking nanny.
For Trump coming in.
That must be a fucking thing going on in California, right? Because Arnold fucked the nanny, right? Her husband fucked the nanny. Who was there? There was like 2 other California politicians that were having sex with their fucking nannies.
I think that's
must be a California Democrat thing there.
And again,
he
has experience as president, so I think that he's going to come in ready to.
But yeah, obviously she's not good in bed, or why would her husband be banging the fucking nanny, right?
All right,
if your wife's good, you ain't gonna be fucking some other woman.
Thank you so much for taking the
no,
time
I don't
to
think
join
she
us here.
even wants to have. She married him for politics to begin with. You guys realize that it was all a political move so she could get the white vote in California.
What happened with Harris's campaign and what she should have done?
She comes from the project, raised in a middle class family, y'all. Yeah. We talked about that earlier, Benny.
I really appreciate
She
it.
came from a guarded, very wealthy community with housekeepers and chauffeurs and gardeners, and both her parents were professors, and she lived in Canada. She didn't even grow up in the United States, bro. She was born here, but they lived in Canada. And they were very wealthy. They had a big-ass fucking mansion they lived in. So she was above upper middle class.
So he is, according to the
But she has no idea what middle class is, or fucking struggling, or having to walk to fucking school, right? Or take a bag lunch to school, or sit around the table with your parents while they figure out how they're going to pay the fucking bills, and you guys are having fucking grilled cheese sandwiches and soup for fucking dinner because your parents can't afford chicken.
We want to head to our first 2-minute commercial break of the hour. We are.
Dude, that's the reality in America right now. That's the real America. But right now, people are getting up and they don't have food for their families. They don't have food for their kids to eat for breakfast. And they're wondering how they're going to pay their electricity bill today. And they're wondering how they're going to pay their fucking heating oil because it's getting cold. That's the America that we live in right now, folks. Not some bullshit fantasy fucking world that the Democrats wants to feed you some bullshit story. No. It's people waking up across the country and wondering how the fuck they're going to make ends meet today. How they're going to pay their bills, how they're going to put gas in their car, how they're going to feed their fucking kids, how they're going to buy new shoes or get winter coats. That's reality. I never heard Camellia Harris once talk about that. Not once did I ever hear her open her fucking mouth. Oh, she had those fucking rich white fucking kids on there that had a fucking $1 million fucking house. Remember the 2 of them? Oh, hi, Camellia. This is me and my pussy fucking man-woman fucking husband here with his little goatee and glasses because I have a strap on that I fuck him in the ass with every night because he's not a real man. Yes, that was her bullshit American family with worried about their fucking, oh, yeah, Camellia, we're wondering how we're going to make ends meet in our $1 million home that we're living in. And it's just the 2 of us with one. You notice you didn't see any kids around them, right? It was just the 2 of them in this big, palatial, fucking, huge fucking house with no kids. At all. But that was her American family worried about buying groceries and how they were going to make ends meet. Instead of them sitting in a house with 5 or 6 fucking kids and no fucking heat, right? And they're all huddled around a little space fucking heater and they're eating fucking soup and bread because they can't afford cheese and butter for grilled cheese sandwiches, and asking them how they're going to make it this month. And are they going to have a Thanksgiving dinner? And are they going to have Christmas? Christmas next year is going to be a hell of a lot better than Christmas this year for most Americans. I guarantee you that.
On the East Coast and 3:11
Guarantee
on
you
the
that,
West
man.
Coast. My name is Josh Breslow, and I'm here for the next couple hours to bring you all of your top stories.
Like I said, man,
live
I did
events,
not
and
once
breaking
hear
news.
her get
As
up
you see
and
there
talk
on
about
the
any of
left-hand
this
side
real
your
shit at
screen,
all,
we
man.
have learned
All
from the
she had was,
Associated
I'm going to make
Press
America,
that
I'm going
Donald
to do
Trump
not
has
make
received
America great,
10
but I'm going to
electoral
change
votes
everything.
from
I'm going to do
Wisconsin,
price
which
fixing, and
puts him over
I'm going
the
to do this. I'm going to, but no
electoral
actual
votes
what
required
I'm going to
to
fucking
clinch the
do.
presidency. So the Associated
Oh,
Press
what? You're going to go to the
Donald Trump
food
will be the
industry
47th
and
president
how?
of the
First off,
United
how in the
States.
fuck are you going to freeze prices in the supermarkets?
In DC,
Those are private industries. What, you going to sign some fucking executive order freezing food prices? You can't do that. That's totally against unconstitutional, man. Government can't. It's not a war. During war, yes, we had coupon rationings in World War II because they needed the fucking food for the fucking soldiers and gas, and they asked Americans to turn in, all their pots and pans and, brass and aluminum and all. Yeah. So then you could do a price freeze. But in normal times with no national emergency or crisis, there's no fucking way in hell she was ever going to freeze prices in any goddamn fucking store. And then who is going to monitor it? You know how many fucking stores there are in our country? Not big chains, mom and pops.
In Pennsylvania.
So who's going to go into every mom and pop store in the fucking country and make sure that they're marking their... I even laughed about it in our little market here in Beals Market, the town I live in of 600 people. Yesterday we were talking about that after I voted, because the town office is right next to the market. I'm like, Camille's going to come in here and make you guys freeze all your prices. And she said, we haven't raised the prices in our store since we bought it 2 years ago. They've kept the same prices for 2 years. They haven't raised one single price in their store. Because they know it's a little country store, and people can only afford so much, man. That's just the way it works.
That's certainly what a lot of folks feel, at least inside 30th Station. I went through in between live shots to speak to people, and the truth of the matter is to get a pulse.
Yeah, well, Baby Dragon Project, at least he was telling us what he plans on doing, right? He's going to increase tariffs, right? He's going to fucking hold American companies to stop outsourcing work and hire Americans first, and if they don't, what did he say he was going to do? He's going to fucking put big ass fucking fines on them for hiring foreign workers over American workers. See? So he's going to, if American companies and corporations don't want to hire Americans, they're going to get the shaft 100%. And he's going to put 100% tariff on all their fucking goods that are coming back into the United States that they had foreign fucking workers make. Yeah, 100%. What do you think that's going to do to the PC part market? You know how many American companies are PC builders, part builders that outsource to Taiwan and China and Indonesia and Vietnam and Malaysia? So he's going to put 100% tariff on all those computer parts coming back in. So computers are going to get real expensive here, man, real quick.
She will be back here tomorrow to address not only the HU family, not only to address her supporters, but to address
and
the nation.
I wouldn't want to be an illegal alien because it's not going to bode well for you come January 20th because ICE is going to be fucking geared up, fucking locked and fucking loaded, and they're going to round up you motherfuckers like we ain't never seen before. He even said he's going to have a purge day. He said we're going to have a 24-hour purge. First day I get in office, he said, January 20th. I'm going to sign an executive order, 24-hour purge. I'm going to let ISIS fucking loose.
Address the nation at some point later today, now that these official races have been called. But certainly,
oh no, Benny. Benny, come on, Benny. You now have a fucking, you have a black fucking PM now, right? Don't you have a black PM?
Now President-elect again, Donald Trump.
First black woman. So you guys are fucking doing good, bro. You're DEI all the fucking way, homie. You ain't got nothing to worry about now. She's going to hire Camellia, she said. Camelia's free. She's going to hire Camellia to come and help her fix all your problems in the UK for you, bro. I just saw that on the news 2 days ago. It's funny it didn't make bigger news story, in case you guys don't realize what's going on over in the UK. Benny's probably rolling his eyes in his head right now and typing as fast as he can type. I can just see it.
Yeah, 100. It could take days.
So what is your take on that, Benny? Do you think she's going to do a good job or what? Because you guys are burning through your fucking PMs awful fucking quick, bro. That's all I gotta say, man. You guys aren't very satisfied with the people that you're putting in office over there.
Yeah, still too close to call. Good morning to you.
Oh, still too close to call. Look at this guy, still too close to call. This must be an old, this is live.
Because this could be an upset with McCormick in the lead right now, and obviously his camp hoping.
How can this guy say it's too close? Oh, they're talking about this race. Oh, okay, local race. Oh, they're talking about local race. All right.
Numbers real quick of this race.
See, and here in Northern Maine, I didn't vote for either one of the idiots running for Senate. This guy, Austin,
49.2% for McCormick, and then Casey at 48.2%. Just ticked up to 97% of votes.
Josh Austin and Terrio, these two young guys, because all they did was sling mud at each other. Every YouTube commercial that would start before I would watch something, or whatever, just them talking, people talking shit about them. So I don't know what either one of those idiots did, so I didn't vote for either one of them. I'm like, well, then you're not going to get a vote for me. Yeah, the right wing. Yeah, new black woman leader.
No doubt, if you turned on a TV or opened up your.
Oh, they said it's going to change the fucking face of the UK. That she's going to bring a whole new vision and everything's going to change for the fucking Tories, man. I'm like, oh my God. Are you guys grasping the fucking straws? You see how well that went over here in the U.S., right?
We did not hear
from you don't have much to say about it. You've said it all.
Of Scranton here for Casey's behalf.
We need new leadership in the Senate to make sure that every
but it's the fact, Benny, that they think bringing in a black woman is going to make them pop. You know what I mean? It's like everybody's doing this DEI bullshit. Is she a black lesbian? That might help if she's a lesbian. They got a lot of lesbian women in the UK, so is she a black lesbian?
And creates great jobs.
A baby dragon has new vision of the UK.
To re-elect Senator Casey, but we're not going to be able to call that tonight. So let's all go home, get some rest if you can.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid, man. This DEI didn't fucking work here. They are pathetic.
So, Mike, this is a replay of all I've been doing.
I didn't realize, Benny, that you had such a large lesbian movement in the UK. I mean, I didn't realize it was like so strong there. So
of this race here, so I will keep up to date on that, and we'll let you guys know.
Well, the problem with these DEI candidates is most of them have no experience in the job that they're being put into. They're being put into it because they're a woman, they're black, they're gay. So that's why they're being put in. So you can be black, gay, right, and a woman, and get elected to a job and not know what the fuck you're doing, because you see it time and time again. Look at the lady that was in charge of the Secret Service
In the meantime, we're also
for the United States of America. She wasn't even a fucking cop.
As we know now that the Associated Press has called the race for former
have you seen him in real life? I have totally, ever since you guys lost, what's her name? Thatcher? Ever since Thatcher left, I have not been able to follow the fucking UK politics, man. Your politics, when Tony Blair got in there, it all went to fucking shit, it seemed like.
This will truly be the golden age of America.
I totally cannot understand your whole political system anymore, man. It's like nothing is happening there, but everybody's fighting everybody to get power. But, like with Brexit, right? That whole thing. The only thing that happened with Brexit was the people in the UK got fucked, and everybody in the EU didn't. Because literally, Brits got fucked when Brexit came around. They lost jobs, fucking fuel prices went through the fucking roof, food prices went through the fucking roof.
Elsewhere, Democrats are already questioning Harris's campaign strategies, including the vice
exactly.
of Tim Walz.
But the whole Brexit thing was stupid, man. You guys got totally fucked over so fucking bad on that whole fucking thing. It's like, even to this day, you guys are still fucked.
In West Palm Beach, Florida, I'm Doug Luzader, Fox News.
Well, that was the big thing with her, right? She started selling off all, to all these corporations because they had free taxes and tax breaks and all that, yeah.
Live now from Fox. Again, if you are just waking up with us here at 6:22 on the East Coast.
Well, it was OC, but unfortunately, it didn't turn out that way because the rest of the EU fucked Britain. Because the majority of the fucking lorry drivers were European lorry drivers. So the minute they fucking pulled all their fucking paperwork, they couldn't drive fuel and food and shit into the UK anymore.
That added 10 electoral votes to Donald Trump's total, and he now stands at 277.
See, that's the first thing that hurt them, is all of a sudden they had this big, huge 300,000 missing lorry fucking drivers, so they couldn't get goods into the fucking UK.
Just a matter of minutes.
And then France and everybody wanted to punish them with tariffs, high tariffs on goods. Well, they did, OC, but the problem is the people that were in power sort of lied to everybody, you know what I mean, and said, oh, this is going to be the best thing, and if we leave, our economy is going to get strong, and blah, 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 just like politicians do here. So people in the UK believed them and voted it back in, and you can see what happened. They got totally fucked. And their fuel prices are high, heating oil prices are high, food prices are high. You know what I mean? They still haven't recovered even today. Everything's still... My friend lives in London, and she said shit's still real expensive. Yeah, the only people that made money on Brexit was the corporations and the politicians. The average person in the UK got totally fucked. Everything in their cost of living, everything went up for them. Everything. Because they buy everything from Europe. See, this one didn't make any sense to me. I'm like, so basically you want to distance yourself from Europe again, but you're 100% totally fucking dependent on Europe pretty much for everything. So it wasn't a good idea right from the start the way that it was going. Because Britain has to, the UK has to import everything. Food, fuel, they have some industries there, but not enough to support the whole country. And then they alienated themselves, right? Because of all the, it's like, they totally got fucked, man. They totally got fucked. Yeah, then COVID didn't help. COVID really fucked up the UK.
This morning on this Wednesday, November 6th, the day after Election Day. And if you were just waking up with us, the Associated Press now projecting that Donald Trump is elected the 47th president
Let me ask you guys
of the
this.
United States. We know the Senate did flip
After
from Democrat to Republican.
All the bullshit.
We are watching several House races.
After all the bullshit with Trump,
have yet to be called.
Right?
At last check, 58 of them. And I
with them raiding Key Largo, right? With guns drawn. With the authorization to use deadly force.
And his opponent, Democrat there, Jonathan Nez,
and then,
have 46%.
like 18 fucking indictments, right, across several states, right? Huge fucking multi-million-dollar fines.
Counted here.
You travel to Europe?
Some of the other races that we're tracking very closely here. This one out of California. This is District 13, where it is very, very close. Republican John Duarte has 51% of the vote. Democrat Adam Gray showing up with 49%. And doing some quick math, it looks like there's about a 2,000 vote difference between the two, with 49% of those precincts reporting. We'll take a look at one more right here. This is, of course, the House race in California for District 22. We do have David Valadao, who has 55% of the vote.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the fucking Democrats are losing in the House. They're losing in the Senate. They got totally fucked.
50% of those precincts counted. We are checking in with our different Fox affiliates here to bring you all of the latest details as we do get them. It looks like all
like I
of them
said,
are in commercial break right
the
now.
biggest
So this
thing with
actually
Trump
the perfect
is,
time for us to get another break in.
he wants
We'll be right
everybody
back
in
with more
NATO
live
to
coverage
pay
coming
their
up in
fucking
just
money,
2
first
short
off, because
minutes.
we're supporting NATO for all these years, right? So that was a thing he did last time. He's going to do that again. But yeah, during COVID, man, You know, like I said, everybody got fucked up. But the whole thing was, even though COVID was there, when Biden took office, COVID was under control, pretty much, right? The economy was doing good. And then within fucking the first 60 days, you had 300,000 Americans die. The first 60 days of Biden was office, 300,000 Americans die. The economy went to fucking shit. Gas shot up by $2 a fucking gallon. Our fucking heating oil went up almost $3 a fucking gallon. I've never seen heating oil prices that high in Maine. We were paying almost $6 a fucking gallon. $5.94 for a gallon of heating oil. That was the day after Biden said, I'm going to hold all the oil corporations, you know, and I'm going to make them lower the fucking prices because I'm president and I can do that. I'm going to force them to lower prices and shit. Literally, 45 minutes later, the price of heating oil went up $1.45. Because I just called up to order it, and the lady at the fucking Bates here said, oh, Dan, you're lucky you ordered it because it just went up by $1.45. So not even 1 hour after Biden threatened all the fucking oil corporations, they raised heating oil prices by $1.45 on us. So we were paying, we went from $4.20, no more. We went from $4.20 to $5.96 in less than 1 hour after he gave that speech. That's how effective Biden was in scaring off the oil corporations. Yeah, they were really shaking in their fucking boots. We were freaking out, man.
Welcome back.
And then it went back down a little bit. Then it went back down to, you know, around $4 a gallon within like the next month. But fucking when Trump came into office, okay, we were paying $2.89 a gallon for heating oil, right? And within the first 5 days of him being in office, our heating oil prices went to $1.06
of the United States. Now, he has 277.
How is that fucking possible?
That is according to the Associated Press.
That would drop by that much in 5 days. From almost $3 a gallon to $1 a gallon.
This morning, so I do want to bring in Grant Reher, a political science professor at Syracuse University's Maxwell School of Citizenship. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us this morning.
And we were also, this is why gasoline did the same thing, right? We were paying $3.89 for fucking gas, right? When Obama went out of office. Within 5 days of Trump being president, January 25th, we were paying $1.68 for gas here in Maine.
We are continuing to systematically
went from almost $4 a gallon
and this is a
to $1.68 a gallon.
2016 and
so heating oil dropped $2, gasoline dropped $3 in the first 5 fucking days. So what you trying to tell me that he doesn't know all these corporate leaders?
Kamala Harris up.
See, this is the other problem. Last time I checked, he's worth $100 billion fucking dollars, man.
And so there is something about
he's like sort of at the top of the food chain. So you don't think that he can wheel and deal with all these corporate dudes, that he don't own stock in those companies, that he's not going to tell them, if you don't do this, we're going to fucking tariff this, we're going to charge you this, you know what I mean? He's got the fucking, he knows what the fuck he's doing. This is why Putin, watch how fast the war in Ukraine's going to be over.
People are saying that is not what they're actually doing when they vote. Or
the war's going to be over because Putin's going to listen to fucking Trump. Because Trump knows what he's doing.
At least this may be a Trump-only phenomenon. I don't know, but
this is the whole fucking problem. Biden, all Biden was interested in was having his son run all over the fucking place and make money for them. You know, and giving Chinese access to our technology and letting Chinese government come over here and buy up fucking companies all across the United States. You didn't know that Hunter Biden did this. Originally, he bought this
But again, those three things that I just
Aircraft
mentioned,
Parts
defining likely
Manufacturing
voters
Company in
inaccurate
Ohio,
sense,
Illinois, that was
way in
starting
the
to
day in
have
order to
trouble, right?
compensate for some
So
sort
he
of
invested in it
underreporting
and
of
bought
Trump
the
or,
company out, right? They make parts for
understanding
F-15s,
something about what these
F-15s,
voters are
F-16s.
saying
So Hunter
when a
Biden
survey
bought this
asks
company.
them for
Obviously,
their
his family,
voting
his
intentions
dad,
versus
and
what they
mom,
actually
and
intend to
uncle.
do.
They buy this company,
We will
right?
hear what is
Then they
essentially a
sell
concession speech later on today from
51% of it
Vice
to the
President
Chinese
Kamala Harris.
government.
What do you expect we are going to hear from
Obviously, the front corporation
Well, I
in
would
China
expect
for
her
the
to stay
Chinese
true
government.
to one of the
So
major
they sell them
themes of her
51% of
campaign,
this
which is the acceptance of the
defense
results,
contractors
and,
aerospace company.
honoring the
At that
integrity of the
point,
elections.
because
So
the
I think if there
Chinese,
was
this
any
corporation now
kind of,
owns 51% of an American business,
or any
they don't
sort
have
of,
to go under
bitterness
the
about that aspect
securities
of it,
commissions
that would go
to get
against the
contracts
fundamental themes
that
of her
have
campaign. So
classified
I
parts,
expect her to
right? Like sensitive
acknowledge
parts.
that, respect that.
So then what the
And then I
Chinese
think
did
to
is
pivot
they
and
went
try to
around
turn
and bought
to
up
thinking about
42
what does
other
her campaign
companies
and what
that
does
manufacture
her
parts
supporters,
for all our
in terms
aircraft,
of what
all
they're
our
looking for,
weapons,
what they're trying
all
to
our
accomplish,
tanks,
how they go
all our
forward. I
military
think,
vehicles,
again,
all
that
our
would fit the
GPS
second theme of the
systems,
campaign,
all
which
the
is
field
looking
command
forward rather
data
than looking backwards.
tablets.
So
Yeah,
I
those are
expect
all
her to
owned by
hit those
Chinese
themes
companies.
pretty hard, as well as trying to heal.
This is all bad. You can
because
Google
there
this
are
right
a
now.
lot
Everything
of
I'm telling you
supporters
is
of her
100% true.
supporters of the Democrats.
And Hunter Biden opened
really
the door
hurting
for this
today,
to
as,
let the
you know,
Chinese government
as is
come
always
in and
the
take
case with
over
an
all
election,
these
but I think
American
with this election,
companies.
it was so
This is
intense
why they have our
that
technology over
pain is
there.
probably a little bit
Literally,
deeper, so I
they
expect her
have
to speak to that.
American parts that are stamped made in the USA
fairly briefly
in
by
Chinese
Trump standards,
aircraft
around 2-3
right
o'clock
now.
this morning Eastern time from his watch party over there in Mar-a-Lago. It's likely we'll hear from him either again later on.
Yeah,
today,
exactly.
maybe a little bit
Biden
lengthier,
was
or
behind
later on in the week.
the
What do you
fucking.
expect
Well, what
to
they
hear
said they
from
used,
him as he
bro,
addresses
is they used
American
dolphins with fucking explosives
Well, that's
strapped
a
to the
tough
dolphins
psychological
because of the
question.
depth of the pipe.
Here's what I would both think and hope, and maybe
They didn't
it's
use
more
divers. They just
the
strapped
latter,
bombs
but
on dolphins and
obviously
had the
this
dolphins
win by him and
swim
vote
down there
deterrence
next
is
to
a
the
validation.
fucking
I mean, there's just no
pumping
there's
station
no
and blow
other
the
way
pumping
to see
station
it.
up, the
And
relay
so
pump station.
He's got
They already
this
know that they
very
use dolphins.
strong validation politically. I would
You guys
think
got to
maybe that
remember,
would,
we've been
generate a
using
bit of
dolphins for fucking
magnanimousness
years and
on his
years and
part,
years to do shit like this. Very
magnanimity,
easy to put a fucking bomb on a dolphin and
some
train it to go
graciousness.
next to a ship
so
and
I
then
would
blow
look
that
to be
fucking
seeing
dolphin up.
that. I would also look to be seeing some kind of messages of
Yeah,
uniting
so
rather than saying, okay,
the Nord
I won.
Pipeline,
Now,
they said
here
that's
are-
what they
here's
they
my
even
enemies
used a
list.
remote
And
submersible, right?
that's
Remote control
the kind of
submersible or
rhetoric that I'd be
dolphins or
looking
something because
for
it's too
from
deep for
him,
divers
because
to get down to
he
it,
has-
down to the
he
pipe.
has made this comeback
Where it was at, it's
and
like
it really is almost
it's like
unprecedented in
some
American
600
politics,
meters down
going
or
back to
something. It's
Grover
too far
Cleveland
for them to
for
dive.
something like this, and so
So there had to have been a
so in
submersible
that
or
sense,
something. But
he's got a
yeah, the
lot to
bottom
point
line
to,
was,
in
you
terms
know,
of a political
there was all this
accomplishment.
shit going on while Biden was
Looking at
fucking
what we
president.
know so
Now
far about
I'm
the
curious to
electoral
see
votes,
what
obviously,
Trump's
a lot
going
of
to do,
states
right?
have
Because remember I
almost
just said
100%
they had
of
all
precincts
these
that have been
fucking
reported.
charges
However,
against
there
Trump,
are still
right?
4
All they
states that have not
raided
been
his
called by
fucking
the
house,
Associated Press.
went
But
through
taking a closer
Melania's
look
fucking
at some of
personal
the
bedroom and
numbers,
all
some
her
of the
drawers with her
information, what has
panties
stood
and
out
all
to you
that
so
shit.
far?
Which I'm sure
Well, I
upset
haven't had
fucking
a
Trump
chance to
and her
parse through as much as I'd like,
extremely.
and certainly
Went
we'll
through
get more of
Barron's
that
room.
detailed
Why the fuck would you
information as we
search
go
Barron's
forward.
room?
What seems to be
The fucking
obviously
Barron
case,
got
though, is that
classified
the Harris
documents in
campaign
his fucking
made some pretty
closet
big
in
bets
his drawers.
about enthusiasm
May have
and
porn
turnout
mags or
among certain
something, but
groups.
no,
Some
he
of those
probably does it
groups
on the internet. But
historically,
yeah, so like I said,
don't really
so now it's
function
going to be
in
payback
proportion.
time.
Younger people,
Now
for
the
example.
shoe's on the other foot.
They made
So if
some
you don't
big
think
bets
Trump
that
is going to
the
turn around
Latino
and go after all these
would- and which is a
motherfuckers,
huge
I
group
wouldn't
and
want to be
growing,
Hunter
and
Biden
this has
right
come
now.
home more to her and to the Democratic
You
Party,
realize he still has
particularly
all
over
these
the issue
charges for the
of
laptop and tax evasion, and they threw out the gun. Remember, he made a deal with the gun thing. They threw all that out, so he had to start all over again. So it's not looking good for the fucking Bidens. Plus, Joe Biden's got all that fucking legal shit. See, because now he's not president. See. So now the shoe's on the other foot.
Manifested itself.
Yeah, exactly.
And at the same time,
so if you don't think that Donald Trump is going, and think of all the people that work for the FBI, right, and the Department of Justice and all that were fucking Donald Trump over, right? How many of those people you think are going to have their job on January 21st? No, it's going to January 21st is going to be house cleaning
As you
time.
mentioned, many of us have not slept.
I mean, last time I checked, he did have a fucking show called The Apprentice, right? And what was the main thing on that show, The Apprentice? Right?
Well, I hope what we'll learn today is that the system works, that both sides respected it.
Everybody knows what the whole premise of that show was, right? You're fired!
Those are all good things. I think then what at a deeper
I
look,
literally did the
I
same
think there
thing.
are some things about the mood of
When
the nation
I
that
worked
this
for a security
election
company in
reveals.
LA
And I've been
and
saying
worked
this
my
for a
way
couple
up from a
months now.
guard
I don't think
to
the
a
mood of
supervisor
the
to a watch
really
commander
is
to the
enthusiastic
HRD
about
manager
major new
for 400 or
ambitious
528
undertakings by the
people.
government, and this, particularly
I
in the
fired
domestic sphere.
89 people
So
in the first
I
90
think there was a
days
concern because
that
Kamala Harris did not define
either
herself
could
very
not be a
clearly
security
in
guard
policy
for whatever
terms,
reason,
may be
like
what
that,
was
a
in store
felony,
for
so
us.
they're not
And I
supposed
think
to
a
be
lot of
carrying a
voters
weapon
were
in
wary of
California,
that. They
or
just
they
don't have
failed
the
to
appetite
get their
for
fingerprints
big,
done,
new,
and
ambitious
we could set it
social
off for background
programs right
checks,
now
all
that
that.
expand
Yeah,
the
so I had
role
no
of
qualms
government
firing
and cost a
89
lot of
people.
money.
All right, Grant
And I
Rader,
did it the
as
right way.
always,
I'd
thank
call
you
them
so
up,
much for
come
taking
in
the
the
time to join
office,
us.
bring
Anything else you
all
wanna
their
add, really,
uniforms
about
and
any of this
equipment
before
with
we let
them.
you go?
And they'd say,
Well,
what's it
it
about?
was
And I said, I'll tell you
I
when you
always
get
said it
here.
was gonna be a
And then I'd
turnout
have
election,
all their
and I
checks.
think in
I'd
many
have their
respects it
final
was, in
check,
terms of
their
different
vacation
groups.
check,
I think
and
that
any
in
uniform
the bottom
equipment
line,
check. All
you have a
made out.
majority of voters that
Call
say
them
the
in my
country is
office
on
and
the
sit them
wrong
down and
track.
say, you got
And
two
you have
choices.
the majority of
You
voters
can
saying
either
they're
sign
very
all these
concerned about
fucking
their own
checks
economic
and turn all
situation,
your shit in
despite
and
the
get
numbers that we
fired,
see for
or
the
you can
economy.
promise me that you're going
I
to do
think you
better
put
on the
those two
fucking
things
job
together, it's
and you're going
never
to
a good
stop fucking
sign
up
for
and
the
you're going to
party
learn
that's
your
perceived to
shit,
be in power,
right?
the
Or you're going to
incumbent
stop
party.
flirting
In
with
this
fucking
case, that was the
women.
Democrats.
Or that's when the
All
976
right, Grant, thank you
foreign
so
calls
much for
first
taking the
started.
time to be here
You're
and
not
help
going to do
break
that
it
shit in
down.
the
I'm
middle
sure
of the
we'll
night,
bug
so
you
I have
quite
the
a bit
fucking
over
client
the coming
calling up
days.
saying they got
Thank
all
you
these
again.
porn calls on
It's
their
my
phone
pleasure. Thanks
bill.
for having me on.
I said, oh, you can just sign here and
And I
leave.
do want to take a look here, as
So,
we do know that the
I'd say the
Associated
majority of
Press has
people
officially called the
stayed,
race for former
but
President
89
Trump. That happened
people
just
chose
about
not
an
to stay.
hour or so ago, as they did call
But see,
the
I
race
was
for
fair. I
Wisconsin,
gave them
which
that
added
choice.
10
I didn't
more
just straight up
electoral
fire
votes,
them. I
to
gave
former
everybody a
President
choice.
Trump's count. Of course, 278
Stay
are
and do
needed to
better
win,
and
he is now
learn
at
and be a good employee
277,
or get the
with
fuck
4
out the door.
states still left to call.
And I think Donald
One of
Trump,
the swing
he's the
states
same
that was
type of
counted
guy.
fairly
He
quickly
just wants you to
was
do
over
your
in
job and
Georgia.
do it
So I do
well.
want to check in with our
That's
team
all.
there at
Don't be a
Fox 5
slacker.
Atlanta
Look
to
how
break
many people
down more.
slack.
They also saw quite a
This is
bit
because the
bomb
Democrats
threats
are in
that were
power
called
and
into
they've
different
set this whole
polling precincts.
fucking
They have a
lifestyle
reporter
up for people in the
covering those
country.
details.
That's why everything's fucked up. Tech support is fucked up. Trying to get shit done is fucked up. People got attitudes in fucking stores. Because that's what when you get, when your country's like that, when your leaders like that, right?
He's won the White House.
When you have nobody setting an example every day for you how to act, you're going to just be a fucking idiot.
Campaign co-chair announced her plans to do so.
Yeah, late last night, Cedric Richmond.
Yeah,
and
see?
the crowd
All these
gathered
people are
at
standing
Harris's
around
official
waiting
watch
for her,
party
see?
At her alma mater, Howard University in
see?
Washington, D.C. He says the fight isn't over.
Yeah. The fight's not over.
To fight to make sure that every vote is counted,
Oh,
that every voice has
see?
spoken.
We're going to fight to make sure every vote.
The vice president tonight.
Yeah, see?
Now, he says Vice President Harris will address Howard University community and the
Yeah,
nation
all these
later
people
this
stood
morning.
there, and this motherfucker came out there and said, well, she's not going to come out, but we're going to make sure every vote's counted, and all, because they kept, yeah, look at Maine. See Maine, where I live? See, look, that's the part of Maine that I live in. That little red fucking sliver all the way at the top of Maine. That's Aroostook County, that's where I live. That's where all the sane people live in Maine. The rest of Maine is a bunch of fucking idiot-ass fucking pussy motherfuckers
combined. Now, overnight, we
that
heard
don't
from
give a fuck
supporters
about
of both
shit.
Camps. Mr. Trump supporters helped him secure Georgia by more than 100,000 votes.
Good Day's Mark Teichner is live in downtown.
Yeah, remember they said that she was going to win in Georgia. He blew her away in fucking Georgia, too.
You know, in the end, the polls actually pretty accurate on this one, at least here in the state of Georgia.
Well, OC, that's the right thing to do, man.
Had Mr. Trump
You know what I mean?
about a 1 to 2%
There's no reason to fire somebody
and
unless
he
they're a
ended up winning, as
threat
we mentioned,
to
by
other
just
employees,
about
right?
2 percentage points. And in
If
the
it's just a
process,
matter of of them needing to get some training. And 9 times out of 10, when you tell somebody they're going to lose their fucking job, they start paying attention. You know what I mean? They don't get an attitude with you. For the most part, they like sit there, they open their eyes, and they listen, and you can see they're very attentive at that point, especially when I'm telling them I'm going to give them another chance. And I'm not going to fire them. How many times have you been fired? I've gotten fired a couple times from jobs, and they never offered me a second chance. They just said you're fired. Nobody ever said, well, you know what, let's see if we can train you, or, you know, you could do better, or what, you know, no. So me, I'm not that type of guy, man. I don't. Even the fucking ex right now, if she told me she wanted to try to work things out with me being a stupid fucking idiot and still loving her, I would probably try to work shit out with her. Even though she's fucking me over, and she's leaving me with this huge tax bill, and she's running off with some younger fucking guy, and doesn't want to be responsible, and the house is leaving me with a house full of cat shit and cat piss. It's filthy fucking dirty. That was like gorgeous when we moved in. You know, but hey man, that's life. You know what I mean? So I have to roll up my sleeves and clean, and, you know what I mean? Get that place back in good shape again. And but you know, that's how I was raised, man. I was raised to turn the other cheek.
And as folks turned out to vote, some of them
I was raised that it's okay to get mad. It's okay to get upset. But then you got to forgive and forget and move on. Can't hold a grudge. Can't have a chip on your shoulder.
An update on this in the next few hours. It was the cause for quite a bit of concern yesterday, Brooke.
No doubt about it. It certainly was, and I know in the morning hours.
You're never going to get anywhere in life if you hold people to a standard that you don't want to be held to, right?
Since, over the last couple of hours, heard from the FBI.
Do unto others as you would have others do unto you, man.
A lot of these threats
That's,
originated from
you want to be treated fair, you got to treat people fair.
Local law enforcement as well. But over the course of Election Day,
you know,
we saw
regardless of
search, some of them evacuated over these threats.
You know, regardless of what may happen to you, because you know I get fucked over. You know, but that doesn't mean I'm going to go out and fuck people over, right? Because people have that attitude. Oh, I got fucked over, so I'm going to go get even with somebody else. Well, that's just, you know what I mean? That's not the way to do shit. That's not going to solve any problems. That's not going to make you a better person. You may have a moment of satisfaction, but in the long run, it's, you know. No, man, it's better to fucking try to do right by people, try to be fair. You get fucked over, well, that's the way of the world, man. Not everybody's going to treat you fair, right? We all know that. Right? So, just the way of the world, man. Some people are going to be fair, some people aren't.
We are expecting that
you know what I mean?
Secretary
You
Brad
may
Raffensperger
find a mechanic that does a good job on your car and gives you a good price, and some other guy does a shitty job and charges you, and you still have problems. So.
Later this morning at 10 o'clock. That's the latest here live in front of the state capitol. I'm Brooks Honor for Good Day Atlanta.
Getting your lawn done, or you know, contract. Look at contractors. Contractors are probably one of the best examples, right? When it comes to not knowing, unless you absolutely know somebody that knows that contractor or whatever. It's so hard to pick a contractor and know whether you're going to get good work.
Which is 7 more than the required 270 to clench that presidency.
Here in Maine, it's hard enough to find a contractor. All the good contractors are booked a couple years out, literally.
Now we are also
a couple years. That's how busy the good ones are. The fucked up ones, yeah, you get those guys all fucking day long because nobody wants to use them. So, and I ran into that problem in California. I needed some work done on a second house, and I hired these guys and gave them money, and they disappeared basically, making up excuses and then showing up and doing a little bit of work. And you know what I mean? It's like, it's just bullshit to the point where we had to fire them and get our money back and try to do the work ourselves. So you know, in Orange County, OC, in Southern California, yeah, it's hard to find fucking contractors, and they all say the same thing. They all want 1/3 of the money up front.
It appears Trump will become the first Republican president to win the popular vote in a number of years. Trump will
and
become
then, like I said, then it's hard to get them to do the work and to finish the work because they're constantly, oh, I have another job that I have to go to today, and I ran into a problem someplace else, and I can't make it over there today. Or they finish and then there's shit they don't finish up. And then you got to keep calling them up to come back and do the little things that they didn't do, right? That they said, oh yeah, well, we knew we need to do that trim piece and we got to replace this. And it's like fucking bullshit, man. That's why I hated it in California, have to deal with that shit. It was easier going to Lowe's or Home Depot and just hiring some fucking day labor and just doing the fucking shit myself and paying them $10 an hour to help me. Than what's trying to deal with the fucking contractors, man.
Florida voters here also decided a number of possible amendments on the ballot this year. Here are the latest vote totals for Amendment 4, which would have limited government interference with abortion. Florida voters narrowly rejected that proposal.
It reached 57%, but it did not hit that threshold of 60. Amanda McKenzie is live in Orange County. And Amanda, people on both sides have strong reactions this morning. We know there was a big war that was waged on the airwaves to get this through.
That's right. So Amendment 4 failed to pass after falling short of that 60% threshold. 57.1% of Florida voters voted in favor of Amendment 4. But with that failing to pass, that means that the current 6-week abortion ban will remain in effect. Now, more than 6 million Floridians voted yes, while 4.5 million Floridians voted no. It marks the first time abortion rights groups have lost in a statewide ballot question since the U.S. Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade in 2022. Florida's abortion ban was criticized as being one of the strictest in the country and one that impacts women before many even know they're pregnant. The 6-week abortion ban went into effect on May 1st of this year. Those behind the amendment say the close result should send a clear message to lawmakers.
We are saying that this moment where we will come in at over 57% of Florida voters in what I am naming again is the most conservative electorate in Florida's presidential history just told you to end the ban.
We are now the first state to actually block a constitutional amendment attempt by, regarding abortion. So every other state, it's passed. So it kind of just shows you how deep in red Florida has gotten.
Now, for those wondering why 60% is required for this amendment to pass, it dates back to 2006. It used to be that 50% majority would pass an amendment, but in 2006, a non-presidential election year with low voter turnout, an amendment was presented that would require 60% of any future vote on an amendment to pass it. And ironically, that amendment passed with only 57% of the vote. Now, coming up in the next hour, I'll be breaking down the results of Amendment 3 concerning marijuana. Reporting live in Orange County, Amanda McKenzie, Fox 35 News.
Amanda, thank you. And in an outcome some might find surprising. Monique Worrell is getting her job back in the Ninth Circuit. The ousted state attorney ran a successful campaign against Andrew Bain, who was appointed by Governor Ron DeSantis to replace her.
But to know that after all of the lies that have been told and the $2.5 million that was spent to turn you against me, you said no.
Worrell was first elected as state attorney for the Ninth Circuit in 2020.
And of course, we said former President Trump, the projected winner of the election, the latest vote count, putting Trump on track to become just the second president in the nation's history to serve 2 non-consecutive terms. And Doug Luzader is live in West Palm Beach to break some of this down. Doug, good morning again.
Good morning.
So it came down to these swing states, Doug, and we looked early on that Trump was leading in some of these. It turns out he got the swing states early this morning. There was enough to push him over the top.
That's right. And, I got to tell you, I think the real surprise was that we got an answer from Pennsylvania in particular relatively early. That went in Trump's favor. And then finally, it was Wisconsin that put him over the edge. We're still waiting for numbers from some other critical swing states, Nevada, Arizona, and Michigan. But Trump has the numbers he needs now to win the presidency.
What's going to happen to the fucking $1 billion? Remember a couple weeks back? She had a big fucking campaign rally with all the movie stars and all that shit, and they raised $1 billion fucking dollars. They even they couldn't shut up about it. how they're going to blow Trump out of the water because they just raised $1 billion in donations for her campaign. Because, you know,
Democrats, it was, protection of democracy.
they don't give that money back to the donors.
The interesting thing about the gender gap,
look at Benny. Trump. Yeah, so what happens to the $1 billion? I mean, I imagine now there's probably 800 million or 900 million because the interest alone on that in a bank account is millions a day, over $1 million a day in interest on $1 billion.
Given the numbers as well, we'll continue to see. Doug, appreciate the coverage this morning. Good to see you.
So, what's going to happen to all that money?
Palm Beach County, where of course it was a busy
The
place.
Democratic Party gets it, but I wonder how many few millions are going to be siphoned off into her private fucking bank account for her.
Including in those swing states of Pennsylvania and
See,
Georgia.
this is another reason why they didn't want Donald Trump to be president. He even said this the first time around. When he ran the first time, that was the major thing that he said. They can't buy me off. He goes, I know how everything works. He goes, I was a lobbyist. He goes, they can't buy me off. They can't give me enough money. Because I got $100 billion. What are they going to give me? What are they going to offer a dude that has $100 billion? That owns fucking corporations in 46 fucking countries. That can literally buy any fucking thing he wanted. Look at his fucking planes, man. His plane's better than fucking Air Force One. What the fuck? This is why nobody wanted him in fucking Washington. Not Republicans, not Democrats, not independents. Nobody wanted that motherfucker in Washington. But do you know the reason why Trump ran in the first place? Can anybody tell me that? Of anybody that's still here? It's nice you guys hanging out. I might do some gaming here since we've been doing this for 2.5 hours. I might game for a little bit. Just to goof off. But can anybody tell me the reason he decided to run for president in the first place? If you guys could tell me that, that would be fucking really smart. Be right back. Hold on. Let me find a be right back. Yeah, can anybody tell me that? Huh? Yeah, the reason why he ran. What the fuck? What the hell is going on? God, the fucking Google, man. I swear, some days Google is like the stupidest fucking goddamn fucking browser. Oh, fuck's sake, man. All right. Hold on. Let's see what I'm going to go spin the wheel and shit. No, what am I going to do? Let's do some just human. So what happened was, oh, excuse me. Wow. They, they have the press dinner. Okay, if you guys ever played Ghostwire, it's free right now on Epic Games. So what happens is they have a White House press dinner every year, right? And it's basically a roast, right? Where they roast the president, right? Whoever the president is, comedians get up there, right? Everybody gets up there, makes fun of them, cracks jokes, all that shit, okay? So what happened is Melania and Trump got invited, right? Because he's a big businessman in New York. This is when Obama was president. So they go to the dinner, And if you remember, this is right after, they always have these right after you get elected president. So this is when there was all the controversy. Right. There was a big controversy about Obama being an American citizen because he was born in Africa and then he was adopted by his grandparents who lived in Hawaii. And then they had the local hospital in Hawaii do a fake birth certificate, American birth certificate. But he was never born in that hospital. That was already more than proven by the doctor who they said delivered him. Already said in several interviews that he never delivered that baby. And so basically he's an African that got snuck into the United States illegally and got a birth certificate because they didn't know that all those years later he's going to be running for president of the United States, right? Nobody do that. You know what I mean? So that's, you know. So Donald Trump was one of the major people behind trying to prove that he wasn't an American, right? And he had come up with all this, you know, he did like a show and he had all this evidence and the same thing I'm telling you, right? With all these interviews and people in the fucking village where he was born and the midwife that fucking delivered him with his mom in the fucking African village, right? So that's pretty conclusive when you're talking to the lady that said, yep, I delivered that baby. And, you know, you talk to the people in the hospital, the doctor in Honolulu, and they said, nope, I never delivered that baby and blah, blah, blah. So what happened at the White House press dinner, Obama started cracking a joke about Trump, right? And the whole thing about, oh, yeah, here I am, I'm president now, and, you know, so are you still doubting that I'm an American and blah, blah, this? And, you know, it got a big laugh out of everybody. So normally what happens is he moves around the room, right? He just picks different people and makes a joke, right? Because he got such a big response, he looked around. You could actually go back and watch this. He, like, looks at his wife and looks at somebody. I can't remember who else he looked at. And instead of stopping and going to somebody else, he decided to crack more jokes about Donald Trump. And he went on for 12 fucking minutes. And Donald Trump got redder and redder and redder. I mean, like, he was like beat fucking red on his face. And Melania kept tapping his hand. His hand was on the table, and she kept tapping the top of his hand, like, calm down, calm down. He was fucking pissed the motherfuck off, man. So, wasn't the next day, I think it was the day after that, like 2 days later, that's when he started talking about that he was going to run for president in the next election in 2016. So this is what started it all. So had Obama not fucking made so much fun of Donald Trump at the goddamn dinner, we would never be at the point where we are in life today, right now. So anyways, Ghostwire is free. I don't know about this other game. But this one's, if you're into that Japanese type shit, that's pretty cool. I haven't logged in for a while, so I need to log in and do this. We're done. We're tired of looking at the fucking, we already know what happened with fucking politics, so I'll do this for a little bit before I get off and decide what I'm going to do today. Besides go pay bills. It's a crappy looking day. So tomorrow's supposed to be nice. Tomorrow I'll probably do shit outside. But we'll do some of this for right now for a little bit. Well, so that's the whole reason why Trump got into politics. That was the only reason. It's because Obama had to make fun of him for fucking so long instead of just cracking one fucking joke and moving on. We can rest now. I'm telling you, man, it's going to be a sad day. Just think of all these people who were talking smack to their fellow fucking employees, like people they work with, that, you know, because you know how many people got in arguments over this, right? And all these people are like, yeah, she's going to win, and you guys are going to be all fucked up, and I'm going to be coming into work and talking shit, and blah, 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 blah. So imagine all those people going to fucking work today. Ain't going to be the same as it was the other day, right? On Monday. And all those people are probably running out, pulling those fucking Harris signs off their lawns real quick. I bet you they went out last night and pulled their fucking Harris signs off their fucking lawns last night. How much do I can bet? Huh? Why don't you make a bet, man? Those motherfuckers ran out there and fucking started yanking those fucking signs going, fuck, I better get this sign off my fucking lawn. I'm like, oh, it's too fucking late for that, man. We already know you voted for that fucking bitch. Motherfucker. Nope, like I said, this is why I think it's so funny because, man, people are just like so fucking hot to trot for that fucking lady. Oh yeah, she's gonna fucking win, man. You guys are gonna be fucked. I'm like, yeah, right, whatever, man. Keep telling yourself that. See if these guys got any fucking blueprints. What? See if he's got what he's got over here. I already got those. Nope. I need some. Man, I haven't seen a magazine yet. Not like one single fucking mag in this fucking game, man. I haven't even got a blueprint for a fucking mag. What is cool is now you can see other players in here. Like, I'm not doing a player versus player map. I'm in, you know, player versus environment. But they have it set up so you can see each other and you can help each other. So, like, if I'm attacking some big fucking monster or some fucking shit or whatever, or vice versa, yeah, they can just come up and help me and then just roll away. So it's really fucking cool how they got this shit now. Formatting, receive, follow the steps below the event, press V, events, team up rewards, and press S. Oh yeah, you remember that one, OC? Remember that? That was like a big fucking thing back in the day, man. Like really big. Oh, let me eat something fucking here real quick. Now, what do I got to eat? Got my recipes. Corn oil? The fuck? These are all recipes. Let me just get these out of the way real quick. I know I don't need seawater. What? I don't have any food? Does that lady have any food? Let me go. Alright, cool. No sanity pill. Oh yeah, I got a sanity pill. Cool. Well, again, this is why he got elected the first time. Because Obama was there for 8 years and our fucking country was shit. Obama didn't do a fucking thing. Like literally, Obama did nothing for 8 fucking years in office. Nothing at all. He passed no major fucking legislation. He didn't do anything in the fucking world to better our position in the world. Matter of fact, we were worse off. We were getting fucking our asses kicked by fucking ISIS. Our bases were being attacked in fucking Afghanistan, in Iraq. We were caught up in fucking Syria. I mean, shit was happening everywhere. I mean, it's like, it was all fucked up, man. All him and Michelle did was fucking go all over the world and take fucking trips, and he was on the golf course. Remember, that motherfucker golfed all the time. Biden spends all his time on the beach. Obama, every time we had a crisis, literally within an hour of it, they'd be, oh, Obama's out on the golf course right now. And they would say that's where he would go to think. Oh, he goes to play golf so he can think. Really? Yeah, and the minute Donald Trump takes fucking office, first thing he does is call all the fucking generals in there and say, you know, what do we got to do to get rid of fucking ISIS? They're like, well, you know, Mr. President, our hands are fucking tied because, you know, we can't just attack. Our field commander's got to call the fucking regional commander, and they got to call division headquarters, and they got to call the fucking European fucking command, and then they got to call the fucking, you know, Pentagon, and then they got to get a hold of the DOD, and then they got to get a hold of you here in the White House, you know, and then it's got to go all the way back the other fucking direction. Yeah, we got permission to shoot at these guys over here? Fucking 3 hours later, he's like, well, that's like all fucked up. He goes, what do we need to do to change all this? They said, just let us do our jobs as soldiers. Let us do what soldiers do. Soldier. So they're like, okay, cool. And at first they didn't believe him. They're like, what? He's like, yeah, just go do whatever you got to do. Don't worry about calling anybody up. Nobody. You tell all the way out to your field commanders, they don't have to get on the goddamn phone for nothing. They see some motherfucker either. And he put out an order not to capture anybody. He gave them a chance of surrender. If they don't surrender, kill them. Give them one chance of surrender and that's it. So that's what they did. They'd roll up to an area, they'd drop leaflets, say, you want to surrender? Drop your shit, drop your fucking drawers, just like the Israelis do. You see how many fucking Hamas terrorists the Israelis captured? I'm talking about whole fucking company. A company is 200 fucking guys. You see them all there with their underwear on and the commander coming out with his gun and putting it down at the Israeli commander's feet? Yeah. So the Americans did the same thing. They just dropped a bunch of leaflets saying, "Oh, we're coming, and you want to give up, take all your shit off, and come out naked, basically, with just your fucking tinnies on and your fucking BBDs, and if not, we're gonna come in here and kill every one of you motherfuckers." And that's what we did. 6 weeks later, no more ISIS. See, problem solved. Okay. No, what does Biden do? Oh, he pulls out of Afghanistan, gets fucking 21 fucking Marines and fucking U.S. personnel fucking blown up, right? Leaves fucking $2 billion worth of fucking military equipment, aircraft, you know, armored vehicles, tanks, Humvees, machine guns, right? Rocket launchers, bombs, bullets, grenades, food, medicine. Last time I checked, aren't you supposed to pull all that equipment out and all the people out first, and then you go ahead and withdraw? You don't withdraw all the people and leave all the shit sitting there. Fucking stupid, fucking goddamn motherfucker. And then didn't have the balls to go to any of those families to this day. Biden or fucking asshole fucking bitch Kamala Harris never went and met with any of those service members' families. Or the victims of all the fucking murders and rapes from the Honduran fucking motherfuckers. Right? Riley Lakin, the little 12-year-old fucking girl in fucking, you know, got done by the other two. I mean, all these families, neither one of those motherfuckers ever went to them and met with the families. Trump did. Trump met with all of them. So that's the type of fucking person you guys wanted to elect. The people that don't like me, that may listen to this after the fact, to say, oh, that guy's full of shit. Yeah, that's the type of person that you wanted to put in the White House. Somebody who couldn't even go to some family who their 12-year-old daughter was strangled or raped by two Hondurans and say, I'm sorry this all happened because I was the border czar and I couldn't close the fucking border. And that's why your 12-year-old daughter is dead. No, because you don't give a fuck. She's more interested in putting money in her fucking pocket and bragging about being the first black fucking president of the United States, female black president. So how'd that work out, Kamala? Are you the first black female president? Oh, no, that's right. The American people told you to get the fuck out because you're a stupid-ass fucking bitch who can't do anything but suck fucking dick, apparently. That's your only claim to fame. Well, you know, I fucked and sucked about 20 fucking dudes in California when I was out there as fucking Attorney General and DA, and yeah, I had a good time fucking and sucking my way all the way up here to the fucking... I bet you she gave fucking Biden a fucking blowjob. Wouldn't put it past her, man. Skanky fucking bitch. I don't know what anybody sees in her anyway. She don't look that good looking to me. So I'd be like, okay, what? And everybody knows she married her husband for politics because she needed the white vote in California. So she had to marry a white guy. Because logically, it makes no sense for her to marry that dude. Even back then, so I was living in California when they got married, and that was like such a big story because nobody could make heads or tails of why in the fuck they were getting married. Like, it made no sense at all because they, like, really weren't matched for each other at all. But again, it's because, you know, the whole sex politics type thing. So like I said, she's made some pretty fucked up choices in her life, so we'll see what happens. Oh, look at this guy. He's got his little fucking mobile fucking house. Oh my god, dude. That's fucking hilarious looking. Jesus. Yeah, nice. This is the funniest looking caravan I've ever seen, Benny. Got any caravans in the fucking UK look like this? Probably. That's fucking hilarious looking. That is too funny. Alright, let's see what I'm going to do here. What do we got going on? What does it want me to do? Nope, we're not going to do that one. It wants me to go way the fuck up here. Oh my god. You gotta be kidding. What the hell do I gotta do way up the fuck up there? Ah, shit balls, I can't fast travel any place. Nothing else is going on over here I can't fucking cheat and teleport to real quick. Nope, doesn't look like it, huh? Fucking shit balls. Oh, there's supposed to be a crying ghoul here. Yeah, let's go do that. Let's see what's happened. Yeah, so like I said, man, I'm so fucking glad that Trump won. I didn't want to wake up this morning and fucking find out fucking dumb fuck won. I'd be like totally fucking pissed. When I figured out how to turn my map around, my map was fucking facing upside down. So like when I was driving, instead of the map and me driving the same direction, I would be driving down on the fucking map, and I was like getting totally confused on which way to go and how to go, and yeah, I couldn't figure out shit, man. Hey, Titan Kong, man. Gay for Donkey Kong. Oh, dude, they're like crying this morning, bro. It's not a good day to wake up and go to work after talking shit to all your fellow fucking co-workers for the last fucking week about how Kamala Harris is gonna fucking win and Trump's not gonna win, and next week you guys are gonna be all fucked and blah blah. Oh yeah, I don't want to be. I bet you most of the people are gonna take the day off. Watch how many people call in sick today. How many Democrats? It's gonna be a sick out day for Democrats because they're not gonna want to go to work and have to face all that fucking ridicule. Same with people. Like I said, I bet you people are running out, pulling their signs off their front lawns in the middle of the night. How much I can bet people went out and pulled their fucking Camellia Harris signs and Tim Walz signs off their lawns. I have a Trump beanie. I have a beanie, winter beanie that says Trump 2024 on it. Yeah. You're wearing a winter? Yeah, I'm telling you, man. All these people are going to be embarrassed to go to work today. They're going to get ridiculed. There are going to be so many fights and shit breaking out with people fighting over this stuff. But they don't have nobody to blame but themselves, because why in the fuck would you think that I can't believe she got 82 million votes. That's the scary part. That there's 82 million Americans that actually thought she would make a good fucking president. That's the scary part, folks. Get your head around that. That's 1/3 of the population of the United States, basically. No, 1/4. 1/4 of the population of the United States of America, 25%, think Kamala Harris would have made a good president. That's how fucked up our country is in their thinking right now. That's what's scary. So, but those 12 million illegal aliens sure didn't fucking help her vote, did it? See? All those illegals they let in to get the vote, it still didn't work. Because that's the whole reason they let 12 million in. That was the only reason they let them in. So they could get them registered to vote, because they sent them to states where you don't have to have voter ID. You don't have to show a driver's license. You just go. See, here in Maine, you don't have to show a driver's license. You just tell them your name and your address. That's all. And they look it up and say, oh, okay. You don't have to show any ID at all. So that's why they sent all those illegals to states and registered them where they could go have them go vote and not have to show ID, and they could do mail-in ballots. Guess it didn't work, huh? 12 million fucking illegals and mail-in ballots. You still lost by 5 million votes.
Secret recipe only once. All you need to do is...
Yeah, he literally won every single one of... You know what? Had she picked Ben Shapiro as her running mate, it'd be a different story today, because he would have got all the Jewish vote right off the bat.
Thank you for the recipe, Chef.
This is where she totally fucked up, by picking Tim Walz. Totally fucked up. But she didn't want to have somebody in the White House and on the campaign trail that was smarter than her, that was more popular, smarter, could outthink or outshine her, because she's too egotistical. That's why she had to get some dumb fucking stupid white guy that wants to put fucking tampons in the boys' bathroom for vice president. Well, I guarantee you, for the most part, everybody where I lived in a town of 600 people, we all voted Trump. There's a few people had Walz signs on their lawn, Harris signs, but mostly a little bit farther north of me, where they have a lot of transplants. But for the most part, this is all northern Maine. The little sliver up here in northern Maine is all Trump. We still have our sanity here. Unlike a lot of parts of the country. There's a hairy beaver. I got one of those. I got a hairy beaver. Well, personally, I don't have a hairy beaver, but I got one in the game. And this guy's got a bear. He tamed a bear. He tamed animals. Cute. Excuse me. That's the collection station. This game is so enjoyable to play. You guys want to play a game that's really fun and casual and looks good, and this game's amazing. Totally amazing. Oh. Need some of that fucking metal. Jim Banks, Mike Braun now. Oh, I'm telling you, man, they're fucked. We got the Senate back. We got the House back. The Democrats are fucked. They're never going to be back in power again. Never, ever. This is the end of the Democratic Party. Totally the end. Everybody realizes that. They've lost all their fucking power. Look at fucking Nancy Pelosi's going to be in fucking meltdown fucking mode, man. I mean, you realize that she retired, right? And they gave her a goddamn office in the fucking Capitol anyways. They have some office that's supposed to be set up for special people, like visiting people, and she took over this office. So she's still hanging out there doing shit. She's not even supposed to be there. She's like a special advisor to the fucking senators. No, they're all fucked, man. Schumer's probably fucking going psycho right now. Yes, I need this aluminum ore. I fucked up and went over that one. I'm telling you, man, they're fucked. You guys are fucked. They are so fucked. They're beyond, they're like, they're so fucking funny, man. I don't need 10, I just need aluminum. Aluminum's a little shinier. So funny. Well, people are trying to say, oh, that's not going to happen. I'm like, oh, are you fucking crazy? Dude, first off, what would you do if they came into your house with guns out, right? And went into your son's room and ripped apart your son's room, and then went into your wife's bedroom and went into all her drawers with her panties and bras and took pictures of them and looked at her fucking closet and all that. You wouldn't be a little livid about that shit? I think he's going to be a little upset. Huh. Nilo, you still hanging out with us, bro? You never played this? This one's free, man. It's a freebie for you, bro. It's called Once Human. You can get it over on Epic Games. Oh, nice, man. Got some fucking deviant fucking ore. Nice. Oh, really? You're kidding. You're kidding, man. Yeah, you can get it over here on Epic Games, bro. It's free. 100% free. Free. Right now you can get Ghostwire for free if you play Ghostwire. Where is it? It should be here somewhere. Yeah, here we go. Once Human. Oh, no, bro. PC only, man. These are all free games. See, this is what I'm trying to convince you guys, little by little, Nilo. Everybody that follows me is switching over to PC from console. I got 9 people now. Even Century 24/7. Yeah, he just switched over to PC. Last night he was saying he was just blown away by how good the games look. And he has a PlayStation 5. And he was even blown away. But you guys are getting fucked, man. Look at how many free games. These are all free. Every one of these is free, bro. Like I said, you're getting fucked by Sony, man. Sony's fucking you guys. And I'll show you my library. Look at how many free games I've gotten in the last 3-4 years from Epic. Epic gives away a different free game every week. These are all free games I've gotten. I have 70 something. How many games do I have here? 77 games I've gotten for free. And these are top fucking games too. These aren't like bullshit fucking games, right? Batman, Arkham, right? Beyond Blue, Call of the Wild, Borderlands, Control, Dark Heart, Dark Side, Dead by Daylight, Death Stranding. I have both versions, the regular one and the director's cut. Dead Island wasn't free, but Dishonored, Deus, Detroit, Destiny, Fallout, Evil Dead, Dying Light, Farming Simulator, Planet, Fortnite, Genshin Impact, 100 Days, Grand Theft Auto, yep, even got that free and not even installed yet, the premium edition. Ghostwire, Ghost Runner, In Sound, Jurassic World, Last Day, Layers of Fear, Maneater, all the Lego Batmans, Guardians of the Galaxy, Metro 2033 Redux, Midnight, Ghost Hunter, Mud Runner, Cube, Prey, Payday 2, Once Human, Relica, Remnant from Ashes, Rise of Tomb Raider, Rising Storm 2, Star Wars, Sniper Contracts, another Tomb Raider, Extension, Steep, System Shock, Tannenberg, Callisto Protocol, Outer Worlds, Evil Within 2, Elder Scrolls, The Vanishing, Hunter, Thief, Tomb Raider, Transcend World 2, Unrailed, Wolfenstein, New World Order, and World War Z. All for free. Free. So I tell people, man, you gotta get off the console, man. Get off that fucking tit, man. You're a big boy. You want to suck on titties for pleasure. That's what you want on PC. You're not on console. You don't have to suck that titty for milk. You know what I mean? No more milk in there, young man. Not to milk them titties anymore, man. Now you want to play with them. And the vagina, too. See, a PC is like learning what a vagina is. Right now, you don't know what a vagina is, man. You're stuck in your console world. Don't laugh. Finish that bitch. Yo, baby. Right. Go get him. Commence the attack, you butterfly. Butterfly of death. Oh, yeah. Killer butterfly. Doot, 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 doot. Get him. Get them butter. Yeah. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Don't come and mess with me, 'cause I'm Muhammad Ali. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, he's not dead yet? Nice. Oh, shit. Shit. Where's my meds? Oh. Ah, shit balls. Just when I went to my fucking bed. That's okay. I got 20 of these adrenaline shots, man. I learned a long time ago to craft up a lot of these motherfuckers, man. There you go. There. Why don't you come back, dude? Chill. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, this game really surprised me. When I first started playing it, I was quite surprised because at first I thought it was going to be a Fortnite, pug style game, because everybody was basically just talking about, player versus player. And then I just happened to catch... Oh, damn it. Come on. Oh, I'm going to change the title. I just happened to catch somebody on Twitch. And I was like pretty intrigued at that point. I was like, oh, you know what? I'm like, that looks a little bit more interesting than what I thought it was going to be. So yeah, I fired it up and quite surprised how enjoyable it is. Ah, shit, what did he say again? Fuck, I forgot the fucking... Oh, fuck, I forgot the passcode. I wasn't watching. I'll have to look at the video. Hold on. I'm going to have to play this back so I can see what he says. For the passcode. it happened so fast I couldn't see what he was saying. Alright, here we go. Damn it. Have to watch this here. I didn't realize it was going to be a fucking code. Alright, here we go. Let me go back out. Oh, no, I gotta go in the other room. I get for not paying attention, but didn't know I was supposed to. Sneaky little bastards. Alright, let me go back out here and read what they say. Balls, right? 4, 4, 4. Right? 1, 1. Two. Oh, fucking shit balls. Like 4, 4, 2, 2. Ah, shit balls. Why'd that happen? Once in a blue moon, they might be patching the game right now. Sometimes when they patch it, we'll get kicked out when they patch the game. I think it was 4422 or something. All the people that made it, yeah. That's what I just said, bro. Titan, imagine being one of those fucking motherfucking agents that were talking all that shit. Because you know they were arguing and shit with his security people and him and, right? I wouldn't want to be any of those motherfuckers come January 21st. I'd resign before I get fired. So I can get another goddamn fucking job. No, like I said, they're fucked, man. They are totally fucked. Definitely don't want to be any Letitia James, that other motherfucking, that DA dude from fucking New York, the one who worked at the DOD, who went private, and oh yeah, dude, they're all fucked. They're all fucked, man. Totally fucked. Alright, so what is this, like? God damn it. Anybody know what the passcode is real quick? So I have to Google this. I had no idea that I was going to have to come up with some fucking passcode thing. But I was trying to read on back on my video the numbers that he was saying. God damn it. Motherfucker. Oh. That's it? 1, 2, 3, 4? Get the fuck out of here. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, that's right. You're 5 hours ahead of me, huh, bro? I forgot. You got up early. I thought, yeah, it's going 8. Yeah, so it's like almost 12:41 for you. Cool, bro. Yeah, I'll be around. Like I said, I don't know what I'm gonna do today. I have to go. I don't really have to do anything for the most part. I gotta go pay this back taxi shit that I need to pay. Yeah, what is out here with an arrow? Probably an enemy. But no, it's nice hearing from you, and yeah, I'll be around. Oh yeah, just an enemy. God damn it. Appreciate you always hanging out, bro. I don't remember if you played this game or not. Oh, I need to activate the rift anchors. The only thing I need to do here. That. Yeah. Other than that, I don't worry too much about looking for weapon crates and all that other crap. This reminds me of playing Dead Island 2. LA. Up the hill. All right. Well, I was able to borrow money to pay off the first part, so thank God. You know, so, but I still have more to pay off, but, you know, at least I feel a little better. What the fuck? The hell? Yeah, like I said, I feel a little better because, yeah, I got the first one done, so at least I can breathe easy for a little while. So I don't know if I'm gonna go pay that today or wait. Let's see what happens. But yeah, I've been hustling on fucking eBay and Facebook Marketplace, selling shit. I'm doing really well myself. What the fuck is attacking? Oh, that's one of those big motherfuckers. Shit. Goddamn motherfucker. How you get me with one fucking hit? Nice. Oh, here's a weapon crate. Carrying a shitload of stuff. I need to teleport back to my fucking place and break all this shit down. Well, I'm not moving very fast. It's all good though. Oh, plus I need to eat and drink. Fuck. Ah, shit. God damn it. Fucking shit. Okay, you stay over there, dude. Here, go get this motherfucker while I drink some water. Fuck. Oh, that can't be good. Elevator music. Start. Don't know where we're going. We're going somewhere. No, we're going up. Cool. Nice museum. I gotta eat some food here real quick. I don't have no food? What the fuck? That's insane. How come I don't have any food on me? I don't know, I can't eat that. Yeah, I have no food. It's not good. Secret stash. Got the Misty crate. Damn. Yes, I drank some of that featherweight. God damn it. Fuck am I meds? Fuck. I got a meds, dude. Shouldn't be. Oh, here they are. Right there. I didn't think I was. So only one weapon crate that I didn't get here. Not that big of a deal. Go back home and get rid of all this crap and make some more meds, and I'm gonna
Starfall and the events that followed have proven just how resilient and adaptable the human race can be. Most people alive today, well, still affected by stardust.
Oh my god, we had a whole shitload of crap.
However, stardust, they've been made stronger by it. I'm talking about metahumans. People who have been changed by exposure to stardust without having been
First thing I always do, come back and fix all my fucking gear and shit. Carry weapons and booze and meds.
Here at the Rosetta Corporation, we're charting a new future for the human race. And we know that grasping the power of stardust is an essential part of that. So if you believe that you or someone you know might be a metahuman, reach out to the Rosetta Corporation as soon as you can. Because if you are a metahuman, then our team of scientists and researchers will stop at nothing to understand and unlock your full potential.
Okay, everything else is good. I haven't played this in like 2 weeks. Come here and make sure I'm up to snuff. Holy crap, can't make any food. Alright, no biggie. What was this crafting thing over there? Let's go to town. Buy some food. Got to empty out my backpack here. Beets are for sugar. Sugar is for sanity gum. Same thing, another cat. I did find there's a Siamese cat that I got, but every now and then these things will give you something different. No, still cats. I got a Siamese cat the other day. So I got 2 different cats now. Go buy some food from this lady over here. Yeah, every day you can buy whatever the daily allotment is. This will start you out from having to buy food right off the bat, or go out, I can go shoot deer and all that crap. But yeah, this is basically get you through it real quick. So. Go. That's all she has. Let's go do our rewards over here. How many enemies have I defeated? I think I would have got 50 done already. Does it tell me? Probably carrying a gazillion pounds. I could have sold my shit to them people. I keep forgetting to sell shit when I'm there. And store it in my crates. I'm gonna go do this guy over here real quick. Froggy dude.
To create a viable future for humankind. So if you run into them, remember these 3 simple steps and let them go about their vital business. You'll be glad you did.
Yeah. Yeah, see, look at all these logs I have. 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. It's a fucking beaver. No wonder I couldn't walk. I'm carrying more fucking logs than a fucking logging truck. So funny. Yeah, in theory, you wouldn't be able to walk at all. Carrying all this crap. Other ones. No, we don't need that. We need you quit pumping into me, bro. Yeah, what do you want? Huh? What per se do you want there, dude? Crazy. I'm gonna go heat up a fucking pancake. My microwave's not working because my fuse popped. So I ordered a fuse. So I have to put it on the stove and heat it up in a pan. The old-fashioned way before we had microwaves. But yeah, it looks a little crappy outside today, so probably just hang out, list shit online. But I'm gonna stop for a while because I've been streaming almost 4 hours. And I'll take a break so I can do some other shit. But I'll be back. It's like early. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. Cool. So Mr. Benny, I know he had to take off. OC probably went to sleep. Nilo Wolf, if you're still here, I'll be back later on today. Thank you for showing up. Donkey Kong, Titan Kong, I'll be back around later on if you're still around too. And then, like I said, OC and Baby Dragon Project, it's so nice to hear from you, bro. Having not heard from you for a while. You might be off doing worky things or lunch or whatever. Cool. SOS playlist, nice meeting you. You showed up today for the Trump celebration that we're having early on. You know, don't think if I forgot to say hi or thank you, don't sweat the small stuff. But I will be back later on. So as always, man, it's always a pleasure doing this. And remember what? USA, USA, USA. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching, and we'll talk to you later on today. Okay? And always remember what? Addy, soldiers.